Hello everyone, welcome in to another session of Velderheim, the City of the Lost. I am Dungeon Master Dips, here to bring you another exciting session. And of course, as always, we've got our wonderful players here with us. Rob the Pure.
Welcome back, everyone.
Gorkar.
Gorkar missed everybody.
Jabbers.
Whole gang, rise up!
And Frankie.
Good people who can hear me, stop talking about the fucking submarine. Thank you.
Oh man. Yeah, it looks like OBS didn't exactly line up with Twitch today. When I hit done to post like the title and everything the first time, it didn't do it. So I don't know. Everything's fixed now, but I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, I hope you guys... Oh, hey! Nice first Socrates, and nice... thank you for the resub there, Grumpy. Actually, it's D&D I post in the Discord. There we go. Had to fix that. Hey, thanks for the positive vibes, Grumpy. So, what do you guys remember about what we did last time?
That is not how this is done.
It is. Well, I guess we're rolling a d20 and seeing who wants to tell us what we did last time.
Jeez.
Sorry to be the kid who reminds the teacher that we had homework.
I mean, this is the only way this is going to happen.
13 for Frank.
You may or may not have saved me from a voluntary recap. I was about to just pour into it.
Oh, thank goodness. 18 for Jabbers.
Gorkar, what'd you get?
Sweet Jesus, thank you.
19.
That
I guess
means
it's
it's
me.
Frankie with a 13. Alright, Frankie. So, you are like... You walk into... And first of all, last session ended with everyone getting their homes. So we're going to start this by describing this current situation where, Frankie, the door opens and you walk in and all of your belongings are neatly stacked against the far wall. Some things up on the counter. There's a quaint little cooking area with everything you would need next to it. You can tell that Zolnar must have done something because there's a bunch of boxes and like a little placard that says "From Zolnar" on it. And as you're turning to look towards where the bedroom would be, you find yourself turning into a darkness. And suddenly, there's a light shining down on you. And all you see is darkness around you, though you hear that oddly familiar sound of a crackling fire that you can never quite place when you've heard it in a place like this. And a mysterious voice says from the darkness, "Hello, Frankie. Would you regale us with your memory of what happened the previous day before going to bed?"
Sure. It was a very interesting day, actually. We went to some sort of strange pocket dimension to celebrate the birthday of some person we don't know. We didn't even know it was a birthday party when we got there. I think we just woke up there. But anyway, it was a big birthday party with a bunch of carnivals. We ate some crazy food. It was really, really good. We had our fortunes told. And we played some rigged carnival games, but won them anyway. It was a lot of fun. This entity which Lord Veld brought for the birthday party. It was that person's birthday party, and it seemed to supersede even Lord Veld's power, which is interesting to us. Yeah, I mean, it was a lot of fun. Gorkar and I and Jabbers and Rob switched bodies in a weird in a weird magical sort of situation. So that was cool. I got to see what it's like to be Gorkar. It's very warm, uncomfortably so, I might say, if you're curious about that. And yeah, it was it. We played. It was a good time. It was a nice break from our usual constant struggles for life and death and the crushing weight and anxiety of the entirety of the known universe relying upon us to succeed at what we do. So yeah, it was a good day. That is all.
Perhaps our DM is muted.
I was gonna say I thought it was me. I was like, oh, my connection.
I am muted. Wow. Yes. So the voice says, "Oh, thank you very much, Frankie. Excuse me. We are quite busy up here, as you cannot see. If you ever find yourself in need of pick me up in these dark times, or one of your friends, drink this." And a small vial of an oily black substance with little oily gray substance with little black and yellow chunks floating in it floats out to you. Do you ever find yourself in a situation where everything seems to be going against you? Drink this. There's no way I can tell you what it does, but in the right situation, its effects will be very helpful.
Sure, thanks.
Mysterious, disgusting potion added to your inventory, Frankie.
Did you actually add it, or am I adding it?
Nope. You just have to add a custom item to yourself. Disgusting, or mysterious, disgusting potion.
Got it.
And you feel yourself slipping back down through the darkness of nothingness, and you don't know how it happened, but you kind of open your eyes lightly with no recollection of what just happened, but you're laying down in your bed, in your new bed, in this unfamiliar room, still wearing all of your clothes from the day, of course. And nearby there is a small campfire, a small fireplace which has the fire kind of glowing away, almost like it had been set alight and then allowed to burn down for a few hours.
Huh, I must have been more tired than I thought. I don't remember lighting this or going to sleep at all.
And the disgusting potion is sitting on your sitting on the little counter on the bedside.
This again. Frankie just looks at it for a second and then just pulls the covers over his head and goes back to sleep.
Alright, so as for the rest of you, Rob, you were shown into your place the previous night, and it's got a nice little garden out in front of it with a fountain and a couple of very nice strong oak trees. And a little yard in the back with a private sanctuary where you can meditate. Lots of flowers and such. The inside of the house is more like a cottage. It's just one simple room. But person of your station, all of this is kind of ideal.
I like it.
Jabbers, you have a little cubby in the wall in a room with a bunch of other kobolds, and I don't know how Jabbers himself takes this, but I mean, this is generally like a comfy living for, lots of friends nearby. The comforting hum of the squabble of kobolds as you drift off to sleep. I don't know how much Jabbers has experienced this particular kobold lifestyle, but it is instinctually a safe place.
Well, kind of reminds me of old Tribe Cave.
Yeah.
It's pretty similar, except not cave.
Also, there is an honor amongst the kobolds. Your stuff is just kind of in a crate. Whether you put a lock on it later or not is up to you. But generally speaking, the kobolds have all agreed that, personal belonging crates are off limits. That's not for fingers or stealsies. That way, everybody's stuff is nice and safeys. This is the way it was put to you.
That's good.
Gorkar, you are shown to the large. First of all, the doors of this place, very ornate mahogany double doors that open wide into an entryway. Horestus is inside holding like a bouquet, a couple of people like holding drinks and such, like a champagne cork goes off, and Horestus is congratulating you and telling you he pulled some strings to make sure you were put in with the other heroes of the arena, and this was your estate mansion to do with what you pleased. You have like 3 guest rooms that you could do with whatever the hell you want. You've got your own bedroom, which is larger than any house you've ever owned. And yeah, you and Horestus and his lackeys and his cronies, kind of party into the night, I would assume. Merc is there.
Gorkar is like wide-eyed, like a kid in a train station, just like, oh, cool.
Yep. So Merc, Horestus, and cronies and Gorkar all party away the night. A number of individuals do come through, being the other like hot top tier combatants, but the night is such a blur that we're not even going to try to name or create them at the moment. Bad DM, don't have that ready. And yes, Gorkar, the night goes by well. You wake up, all of you wake up the next morning feeling refreshed, as refreshed as you can. And it is up to you guys where it is you'd like to try to go and meet up, whatever. But yeah, I forget if we had a level up the session before last.
I think that was the case.
So then you guys would have to like go to your trainers to get your new stuff, basically.
No, I think we did that already.
Oh well, then
Yeah,
jolly
we
good.
We did, yeah.
Jolly good. So yeah, you're like there's little alarm clock kind of things that are like cut mandatory with every single room that has a bed in it. It would seem that all go off at exactly the same time, like the whole city wakes at the exact same time together, kind of deal. Although you know some people that either ignore them or have a different sleep schedule entirely. So beep, 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 beep.
Is Zolnar on vacation, or can we all reconvene at the Fiddler? Actually, Gorkar tells everybody to come over to his house.
Oh yeah, so Gorkar, you, instead of an alarm, you're awoken by the sound of a curtain being drawn, and you look over, and there is a pretty bugbear maid who is currently drawing your curtains and like getting some things prepared. She realizes you're awake, and she like bows and says, "Oh, good morning, Gorkar. I am here as your assistant. Did you need any help with anything?" She seems like really bashful and unsure of herself.
And Gorkar is kind of blinking in astonishment, like he's never received treatment a quarter of this good. So he's like, He just kind of like gets up and starts tidying like he always has, because he's just in that like, he's military guy for a long time, like mercenary style, but still military guy. So he has his routine that he has to do, because it's just he's done it for so long, so many days in a row that's just. So he just
Yeah.
says, maybe Gorkar likes some breakfast. Their food in this place.
Yes. Was there anything else you needed? I was assuming
Gorkar's.
this is where you were going to ask if you could get your friends over.
Oh yeah,
Is
yeah.
what I'm hinting at.
Can you send for Gorkar's friends?
Oh, yes, of course. Right away. And she bows. Would you like me to draw up breakfast for everyone?
That'd be nice. And no need for bowing. Gorkar just bugbear like you.
She goes, of course. You watch her, she walks over to a panel at the wall, opens up like a nice little wooden door, and inside there's a number of like, I would say about a 1/4 inch diameter cords or rope, and each one of them has a label on it, and she dings the one that says kitchen, and she smiles at you and says, all right, breakfast. 3 friends, right? She dings it she dings it like 3 more times. Ding, ding, ding. And he goes, all right, breakfast for all of you will be waiting in the dining area when they arrive. I will go get them. I will go send for them. Well, yes?
Before you go, what Gorkar call you?
Oh. I was never given a name.
Gorkar just
My
blinks.
tribe doesn't do that. I am just one of many. She is speaking to you in the goblin language. It's almost so natural to you to speak in the goblin language again because she's speaking to you in it. It's almost like you didn't realize that you were speaking in your like native tongue until like just this moment it hits you like, wait, this woman only has spoken to me in goblin at the moment. And she does look rather simple in the way that like I don't know how bugbears could appear simple, but in the way that Gorkar sees as a simple kind of individual before him.
Gorkar think we find name for you, but you pick it.
Oh.
We work on it. It take time.
She turns a little pink underneath the fur of her face and goes, of course, and rushes out of the door.
That one weird. Gorkar goes back to cleaning and making his bed. And does some light calisthenics and stretching and all that good stuff while he's waiting.
So let me see here. Frankie, you'd be the first one. There's a knock at your door. About I'd say 5 minutes after you awake.
Okay, Frank is like standing in the kitchen like he's gonna, put on an apron, cook some breakfast, and just goes like, walks over to the door, opens it.
There is a female bugbear that you do not recognize, a little bit out of breath, but mostly okay. She goes, Gorkar, request your presence for breakfast this morning at his estate.
Frankie just kind of stares at her for a second. He's never seen a female bugbear before, so he's not like sure what's it. He's like, is this one different? Like, it is different, but how? I don't want to say anything.
You note that there are bigger lumps in the chest region than you're used to seeing on Gorkar. She also is more completely covered than usual in that region. It would seem that bugbears have about the same fashion and moral sense that humans do.
Okay, then in that case, he's just gonna be like, yeah, okay, it's clearly a woman.
You're a girl.
And then he's just gonna say, okay. I'm sorry, who are you?
I am Gorkar's personal assistant, and I was sent to send you word that he wanted you for breakfast. For breakfast, yes. Breakfast at his estate, which is that way.
Time out. Gorkar got a servant?
Yeah, I mean, I am one of many, yes.
One of many?
Yes.
Frankie takes a step back away from the door, says, I'll see if I can fit it into my schedule, and slams the door shut.
Oh, I think that's good, you hear from the other side. And she goes, Gorkar will be proud of me. And then you hear her, her footsteps as she goes running off.
He sighs at hearing that, like, I think he'll be proud of me. He's like, I can't put this on this poor woman, it's not her fault that I'm upset that he gets servants. And he goes and, like, takes his apron off and grabs his stuff, grabs his pack and everything, and heads out the door.
Rob, I would say about 15, 20 minutes after you have woken up, where at this point you've had enough time. Where have you gotten off to in your house within the first 20 minutes of waking up?
Where I always am, at the shrine.
You're in the backyard at the shrine. So you hear footsteps like pap, 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 pap down the road nearby. And then your gate, like you hear your gate like crank, clunk. And you look over and there's a bugbear who is now absolutely red in the face and like, Rob, go to car, breakfast, estate.
My goodness, do you need some water?
Yes. Oh,
Rob,
by the gods, yes.
Sorry. No problem. I'll report to Gorkars immediately. Thank you.
You didn't have water?
Oh, I thought you heard me. I'm sorry. Rob pours her a glass of water.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she looks at the water, takes it and like kicks it like chug, 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 chug.
I hope you feel much better.
I have more to run. Gorkar's estate. Breakfast. Soon. I go now.
Very good, and don't rush. I'm sure it's fine.
She goes, no, yeah, okay. And she turns and just bolts away.
Always something new in this town. Rob laughs to himself and grabs his, stuff and heads out for the day with an apple of some sort.
So, Jabbers.
Yeah.
You woke up, like, there was, like, the alarm that you're used to hearing in that little room. There's, like, a bigger, louder one that is just in the center of this, like, kind of roundish space that has all the cubbies around it. And as it blares, you hear, like, you hear Tink and Dinkle and some of the other kobolds, like, already? This sucks. I hate this place, all that kind of shit. And you look over and... honky-dory day in the new Kobold Warren. What does Jabbers get up to for the next hour?
The next hour.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he fits himself up. Gets all his backpack and gets all his stuff put in my backpack. Make sure his hat's on nice and straight. And then he counts his monies.
All right.
That takes up a very good chunk of time.
So... while Jabbers is sitting counting his monies, about an hour has gone by since he woke up when you hear a commotion nearby, and like you hear kobold voices chanting something, and you kind of crane your neck to look, and you note that like a bunch of kobolds in a crowd are like marching by, and they've got somebody held aloft, like a bugbear, so you're not sure exactly what. She's unconscious though, and they're like chanting, "We've got a new prisoner! Bring the prisoner for questioning!"
Oh, wow! Prisoner!
She looks like her eyes kind of flutter open a bit and then go absolutely wide when she sees you, and you see her go, or you hear her go, Gorkar! Breakfast! A steak!
Breakfast.
Ah! She's carried away, and the kobold voices are chanting.
Oh no! And then Jabbers just shows the rest of his money in his bag. Someone's eating Gurkar for breakfast! I gotta go, everybody! Jabbers will stop him!
They're busy. They seem to be very busy taking her down to be questioned at the questioning pit.
Yeah,
Which is
Jabbers
like a
runs out the
20-foot
door.
deep, which is like a 30-foot deep pit with sheer walls.
Oh, lovely.
Mhm.
Lovely.
The questioning pit.
I'm sure she'll be fine. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be fine. But yeah, Jabbers runs out the door, very concerned for his friend.
Okay. So, Frankie, you arrive first at Gorkar's place, I would assume. Maybe about the same time as Rob, since you may have taken a little bit longer to get out, because you had to put all your stuff
I will
away.
remind you that I can fly.
That's true, but you also took a little bit of time to put stuff away. So yeah, you get there, like, you see Rob walking down the road a little ways off.
Frankie, like, waits until he's about to be at the front door and just, boom, lands in front of it.
Well, good morning to you, Frankie.
Good morning, Rob. You were summoned by one of his servants, I assume?
I was.
Mm-hmm. Frankie just kind of grumbles and goes to open the door.
Rob,
Gorkar,
with a
where are
smile,
you at
follows
the
Frankie.
moment? Are you, like, waiting in the main area excitedly for your friends?
Yep.
Okay, so you open the door and there's Gorkar.
Hey, Gorkar.
Hi guys, isn't this awesome?
Good morning, Gorkar. Wow, you have a nice house.
The
Frankie's just,
entryway is larger than some of yours houses. Well, than both of
Frankie's
yours
just, like,
houses.
looking up at the foyer and everything and all the decorations and how nice everything is, and it's just like, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
So I got breakfast cooking. Be ready soon.
What are we
What?
having?
Then where's Jabbers?
Well, nice lady that kind of woke Gorkar up, just say it'd be ready, by the time everybody got here. And she pulled a little bell thing, like 4 times to tell someone, maybe it magic, I don't know. I couldn't ask many questions, she run outdoor.
I gave her some water. She was in quite a rush.
That weird one, Gorkar not understand.
Yeah, she came and got us, man. There was no magic involved. Like, I think she ran.
Yeah, I think she was running all over this city, which is quite large.
Why would she do that?
Because you asked her to.
Gorkar not understand this lady.
Wait, did she read it? Is that the thing? Did she read him as literal? He said, run and get my friends, and so she literally ran and got his friends? You
Gorkar
monkey-
said to
you-
call for them.
You fucking monkey spot this poor woman. What?
Gorkar said call for friends. Poor
Do
girl.
we have a way to call each other?
If only we had some sort of long-range device, some means of communicating.
One that could easily fit in your hand and your
Or maybe
pocket.
even a pocket, yeah. If only some genius would invent something like that.
Crazy. Nothing
Wouldn't
like
it
that
all
will
be
ever
the-
exist.
It wouldn't at all be the potential downfall of human civilization.
So Jabbers,
Ridiculous.
you were told kind of vaguely where everyone else's home was when you got dropped off at your place. So you're like running down the streets, I assume. Oh no, Gorky's in
Yes.
trouble!
Yeah.
So guys, Rob, Frankie, and Gorkar, it has been about a half hour since Frankie arrived. Half hour, 45 minutes. When Jabbers, how do you announce your presence at the front door?
Jabbers busts in through the front door if it's not locked. And if it is not locked, and he busts in, he busts in, dagger drawn. I'll save you, Gorky. Well,
You okay, Jabbers?
Yeah, what's with the dagger, man?
Jabbers here. That they were having Gorky for breakfast.
No, Jabbers. That we're having breakfast at Gorkar's.
The servant told you that they were eating him?
Well, it was more like, Gorky, breakfast. And Jabbers interpreted it as, oh no, there's a problem.
Oh, I see.
Frankie just turns to Gorkar and goes, "You need to give that woman the rest of the day off as soon as she gets back here."
I agree.
If she gets back.
Wait, Jabbers, where is she now?
Oh, she's having a nap back in my place.
A nap.
Probably.
I take it back.
Probably?
She's sleeping on the job. That's not okay.
What do you
She
mean,
was very
probably?
tired. Jabbers takes a nap when he gets tired.
How's she come into Jabber's place?
Like this.
And you left her in your place,
Yes.
alone.
All Jabber's friends look after her.
Friends?
Yeah.
What friends?
All Jabbers live with friends now.
I see.
How
Yeah.
many friends?
Oh, a whole bunch.
All of them.
Gorkar looks around very concerned.
Wait, hold on a second. You have to live with all the other kobolds?
I'm not sure if Jabber's not sure if all kobolds, but lots of them.
That is outrageous.
Well, reminds me of home.
Oh, you like it that way?
It's okay. Jabbers would love a big house like this. How'd you get this? And Jabbers just like at this point he's like
Rob.
looking around.
Rob leans over to Frankie and goes, I think it's one of those, not human culture things.
Oh, you mean like the kobolds living together? I mean, yeah, probably.
Yeah. Out of character for those joining us, Rob has very little knowledge of how creatures live or how they wear because they're all hostile and where he's from.
And Frankie doesn't because he's a peasant from a small town where he never left his home village.
This house
Yeah,
is
Frankie-
bigger than the tavern you worked at.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah, it was a small village tavern. Like it's probably like 2 rooms.
This is a house for one
Frankie's
person? What a
house is
waste of
probably bigger than
space.
And Frankie's just So to him, this is like a palace. Like this is the kind of thing that the royalty that he, of his village would live in.
Gorkar's just like, Gorkar think Jabbers and Gorkar should go get Gorkar's assistant. Also, Gorkar not like word servant. Although, it's right, I just don't like it.
Yeah, well, if the boot fits, wear it.
You know in her tribe they not give names? We must fix.
That's weird.
Are you sure you want to do that? That sounds like we might be stepping on some sort of cultural thing.
Gorkar tell assistant that Gorkar help her find her own name.
Servant.
I mean, at least you're kind to her.
Well, Jabber's not sure about other lizard tribes, but the shiny one gave all of Jabber's tribes their names.
Human parents tend to name their own children, so
The same with elves, and Humans? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you already said humans. If it makes you feel any better, Jabbers, his house is also way bigger than mine. I'm assuming it's bigger than yours, Rob?
Yeah, but I think it's more of a choice thing. I don't need much.
Interesting.
I have,
Frankie.
I have a shrine. It's pretty neat. It, does the job.
I have a kitchen. That's like my shrine.
Gorkar just gets up and says, "Friends enjoy breakfast. Gorkar has to go get assistant."
Shouldn't you eat, man? Like, if she's sleeping, she's probably fine.
Gorkar have funny feeling about this.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Bugbears, very tough creatures. Even when exhausted, bugbears can go long distances. Gorkar not think assistant taking nap on the job. Gorkar noticed she tried very hard to impress.
Alright,
Maybe.
well, if you're not back here in like 30
Oh,
minutes, we're gonna come find you.
no, wait. You may be right. Jabbers distinctly remember word prisoner. Yep, my mistake.
Rob like coughs up on like his food. Prisoner? I feel like
Yeah,
that was important.
it was.
Very.
Jabbers, sorry. They forget.
Well, say something else. Explain.
Something else.
No, explain the situation further.
Oh, all Jabber's friends carry her in house. She go, breakfast, and then they carry her off somewhere else.
Perhaps we should make haste.
Yeah, okay. Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus. Fantasy Jesus, I'm sorry.
Rob
Fantasy
just gets up
Jesus!
from the table fast and is like lighting a cigar on his way out. Like, let's move.
Hey, Zeus.
Does Gorkar see any other living creatures that he previously didn't know about that are, assigned to take care of him? A fully grown bugbear?
Nope, not yet. I mean, you've heard noises from like the dining area and the kitchen, but I assume you haven't gone in there yet.
Gorkar's just like, people, Gorkar not see yet. Thank you for breakfast. Keep food warm. Gorkar has to go get one of your associates.
Another bugbear sticks their head out of the dining area. They're wearing like a smart little kind of tuxedo that's a little bit over large. Their fur, which is very long and curly actually, is kind of hanging out of the ends of it. And he goes, yes, Master Gorkar, of course. And he ducks his head back into the kitchen. And you hear, keep the food warm, Master Gorkar and his friends will be back later. And you hear like a couple of voices, yes, chef.
Behind all of them, Frankie is just standing there wide-eyed, mouthing the words Master Gorkar over and over again.
Gorkar, I don't know if this is offensive, but your people look adorable in clothes.
Gorkar just kind of tilts his head to the side and says, "Would you tell?" It was Vorst, right? The bugbear was Vorst. Would
What's
you
that?
tell Vorst? It was Vorst that was the bugbear, right?
No.
Oh, you mean
It
Mr.
was
Hank and
Hank?
Mr. Horse?
No.
Is it one of them?
Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst. One of the two of them are bugbears.
Yes, but it was neither of them.
No, I'm saying
Or-
like using them as an example of like another bugbear in clothes.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I find their tuxedos very amusing.
Listen, I'm glad I wasn't the one to make the racial comment this time. That's all I'm going to say.
I said they look cute.
Another satisfying
Gorkar still think that might be racist. He not sure though.
Oh,
I mean, you're a bugbear man, so like, you can tell him if you think it is or not.
I mean, Gorkar grew up. Gorkar spent most of adult life in war camps with dwarfs, having been saved by the enemy side and used as a weapon. Gorkar not sure what offensive and what just regular.
Rob begins to look very worried. He's like, I didn't mean anything by it. It was supposed to be a compliment.
Jabbers think anyone be cute if you try hard enough.
That's true. I didn't say that. I was just saying.
Somewhere in the
Gorkar calls
distance,
back over
unheard
it.
to the player party, Nameless screams as she's being pelted by rocks. Answer the questions!
While we sit here and debate this.
Gorkar calls back over to the dining area and kitchen. And stop with the master. It's just Gorkar. Jeez, and he groans and makes his way towards the Barrows
Warrens.
Warrens. Wow.
Yes.
The Barrow Downs. Oh, that's one of the rings. Yep, so you guys go to the...
Get Tolkien on us so fast. Tolkien's estate will ream us.
So, you go to the Warren. Couple of kobolds you don't recognize are standing out front. They nod to Jabbers as he approaches, but then they put their hands up to the others and go, Oi! No entry to non-kobolds! Unless you're Kitch! Or a couple others on a list. You're not on it. Get out of here.
Can Jabbers put friends on list?
The two guards look at each other like they never considered this question before. I don't know. Can we? I don't know.
I think you can.
I mean, make a persuasion check, Jabbers.
Sure. 21.
I mean, Jabber's important, Lizard. Makes sense Jabbers put people on list. I mean, what about other one? She prisoner. Not supposed to talk about prisoner. There's no prisoner. He looks up at everyone. There's no prisoner. Yeah, no prisoner.
But he clearly just said you had a prisoner.
Nope, no prisoner. Don't know what you're talking about. Do you want to go in or not?
We demand that you hand over my compatriot
Hey,
servant at once.
I think my
it's
friends are confused.
it's the fuzz. Run! And they both like squeak and dive inside the Warren, and you hear them squawking, "Intruders coming! Intruders coming! Intruders coming!" As they like run down in through the tunnels.
Sorry, Jabbers.
Jabbers just kind of rubs his temples a little bit. There is a certain way you gotta talk to these people.
I was just gonna tell them. I was just gonna tell them we're heroes.
Gorkar wants to talk with Warhammer and see how far he can make these things fly.
My goodness.
Easy, buddy. Let's not start a race war.
You know how most people have a fight or flight response? With kobolds, it's flight or flight.
It's possible. Deny. Ability. Yep.
Jabbers was about to get you guys through without an issue, and then you threatened the guards.
Wait, do you mean plausible deniability?
That's what I said.
Okay.
Well,
Just
I
making
promise
sure.
to be on-threatening.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let you do the talking.
Possible at ability.
How about you lead the way, Jabbers?
Will do.
Gorkar crosses his hands over his arms over his chest and just bites down on his closed mouth.
Okay. Well, here we go.
I'll come in second.
You enter.
Don't get too far away.
You enter the Kobold Warren. The sound of the rain all around you, despite the fact that you are not only quite dry from not being rained on, but you don't see any rain around you. It's almost like the Warren around you is, while physically here to your eyes, the city itself must still be here in some way. It's a little discordant.
This place is terrifying.
I think it's
And-
pretty neat.
Yep, you all make your way deeper in. Jabbers, you know where the pit is that she was being held? Is that where you were taking them?
Yes.
All right. Well, as you all make your way, we're not. Oh my god. It would take so many of these guys. That would be no. Well, as you guys make your way down the main boulevard of the Warren, I will call it, a group of 12 kobolds, 6 in armor and 6 in robes, come out of the tunnels to the sides and form in front of you, and you hear one of them yell, "Go no further, intruders! We will stop you! Jabbers, move away so we can kill them! Yeah, move away so we can kill them! Jabbers, help us!
These Jabbers friends. Why are you trying to kill Jabbers tribe?
Intruders! They're intruders, Jabbers!
They came with Jabbers.
But they intruders!
Tell them,
Jabbers had against us.
tell them Jabbers put us on the list.
That's what I was Jabbers about to say. Jabbers put him on the list.
Guards run down hallway yelling intruders, now here they are!
They're lying.
Roll persuasion, roll deception.
Yay. I need to stop using D&D Beyond. Okay.
Yes, you do.
18.
18. Oh! I didn't know that! Move out the way, guys! And they part for you all. Sorry about that! Guards must not know what they're talking about.
Yeah,
Really?
honest mistake.
Yeah, honest mistake. See
It
you,
happens to the best of
Jabbers.
us.
Okay.
And they
Well,
kind
feel
of
that
like
way.
march back into various little holes in the walls and ceiling, and are gone.
Jabbers kind of like puffs out his chest a little bit, nods smugly. Yep, see, you gotta talk to him a certain way. It's finesse.
God damn.
Rob kind of like giggles to himself. Indeed, finesse.
Frankie smiles and nods like he's paying attention.
Eventually, you all make your way down. You can hear chanting up ahead. The chanting isn't kobold, so who among you except Jabber speaks kobold?
Nope. Wait, don't they
Nada.
speak Draconic?
Alright, is it Draconic or is it kobold,
Yeah,
Jabbers?
it's draconic.
Oh, then who speaks Draconic?
The answer is still no.
Negative.
Gorkar?
Oh.
Alright. You hear Jabbers, the cries that you hear ahead are, "She still won't talk! Rah! Take her toes, make her talk! Rah!"
Ah, we better hurry. We're gonna take her toes.
Our toes?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, they want them.
Why are you guys even allowed to do stuff like this?
Why don't you?
I'm pretty sure I'd have some sort of regulatory body coming after me if I tried to hold somebody prisoner and torture them for information somewhere else in the city.
Well, not somewhere else, and this is here.
Rob goes to say something and thinks to himself, no. I've seen some torture and, or heard some, and you know what? Humans really aren't much better.
You hear a
Well-
bugbear scream,
Well,
"Ah!"
it better
and you
hurry.
hear, "Toe!"
Oh goodness! And let's go.
It can be fixed. It can be fixed. When Jabber's
Gorkar
hurries.
Rob just yells like at the top of his lungs, "Put him on ice!"
It
So,
can be fixed. It can be fixed.
Yeah, I guess I better get in there.
We're coming.
so you all run forward through a crowd of kobolds who are confused, and you look down into the pit as you hit the edge, and the nameless bugbear is tied up in a chair, and there is a kobold that has like a monocle in one eye and wearing like some kind of weird mostly shredded like lab coat, and he has a feather and he's twirling it into one of her toes going and she's going, "No! Stop! Can't take it! No! I talk!"
Thank the gods. I was really hoping not to have to use magic on this.
Torture by tickling.
You'd be surprised.
Gorkar, as a bugbear, you know torture. Tickling is torture to a bugbear.
Gorkar is fuming,
How
bellowing.
Hey,
Or no, not bellowing. Jabbers, you better get him. Gorkar bite tongue for now.
All right, hold on.
what's
Stop the torture!
Huh? Who that? Who say stop torture? Jabbers! What Jabbers doing?
I'm Jabbers. Jabbers
I
say
know
stop
Jabbers.
torture.
Why? Prisoner! No talk!
It's not prisoner. It's friend.
What?
Well, it's friend to friend.
He pokes.
She came.
He sniffs her.
Doesn't smell like friend!
Maybe not you, friend, but Jabbers' friend. Well, friend of friend Jabbers.
He
It's very
sniffs
cyclical.
her, and then you watch as he presses a button, and a little helicopter apparatus pops out of a little backpack on his back, and lifts him clumsily up the 30 feet, and he lands kind of hits the ground kind of down to one hand. Presses a button, it goes back away. He stands up, he sniffs you, and then he walks over and sniffs Gorkar. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I see! I see!
Yeah. So, we gotta get her. She came to get me earlier.
Not on list.
Jabbers had your list.
Okay!
Okay.
Okay.
Okay!
Okay.
I'm bored
Frankie.
anyway! Want to do something
Frankie.
else now! Bye, guys!
And he just waddles away.
Frankie is just talking to himself in the corner. I understand. It's a dream. Gorkar has servants. His house is bigger than mine. Whatever the fuck this is, it's too ridiculous to be real. I'm still asleep. It makes perfect sense.
It's like the nursery back at home. It's so.
Obviously isn't Velderheim.
Yeah, this isn't real. This is ridiculous. I'll wake up any second now and the world will make sense again. Well, as much sense as it did since I got here.
Can Gorkar pinch Frankie?
Yeah?
Gorkar pinches Frankie.
What's your strength, Gorkar?
You see,
You haven't even opened your character sheet. How are you gonna play D&D without your character sheet? It's like trying to
you just
eat your.
talked
It's
right
like
over
trying
my
to
strength
eat your
score.
pudding without eating your meats.
you just talked right over my strength score. Thanks.
Oh,
We had to properly shame you.
It was open. My
ding.
internet sucks. It's been noted. I live in rural Florida.
What is it?
16.
Okay, so that's 3 points of damage.
But I have a 16 con.
Oh, okay. It hurts a lot.
Okay. Yeah, Frankie just goes, and then his face gets wide, and he's like, "Oh my god, this is real."
I almost imagine Gorkar going, "You're welcome."
Right.
So
Can
the
we
kobolds
get
are
out of
all
here? I don't
hoisting
like this
her
place.
out of the pit, and she's just like her eyes are fluttering. She's just like, cannot do this anymore. Oh, she's like getting hoisted up.
Jabbers waits until she's hoisted up out of the pit before she goes over and pats her on like the thigh. Hey there, everything okay?
Good now.
It's just big
Oh,
understanding.
Jabbers! Gorkar want you to come to his estate for breakfast. I'm late to tell you. Oh, I'm sorry. Gorkar be very mad at me.
You told me earlier it okay, though I think you may have communicated in an incorrect fashion, or I misunderstood the thing that you said and
I was
interpreted it in a
being
completely different way.
I was being carried by kobolds to a pit of torture.
I'll excuse you this time. But please be careful in future.
Gorkar, give her the day off. Give her the day off.
Gorkar give her good news when we back at estate and she not worried about getting carried off again.
So you all make your way back to Gorkar's estate after those shenanigans. And avoiding a 600 XP fight in the Warrens with kobolds.
Does that mean we still get the 600 XP?
It does.
Yeah!
That's an
Huzzah!
encounter.
Millionaires.
Maybe Jabber's new friends just think you need time off your feet.
Just got this job. Not weak, bug. You saying I'm weak, bugbear?
Gorkar
Why
saying
deserves luxury.
Gorkar saying you proved your more than your worthiness today. Gorkar think you earn time to recover from the pit.
But not useless. Can stay and work.
If that's what want to do, Gorkar not make you.
Yes, useful. Give me your coats. I take to closet. Be useful. She holds her hand out.
I don't have a coat.
I also don't have a coat.
No. I've already messed it up. Ah! And she runs into another room crying.
Wow.
Gorkar had feeling telling her take day off wouldn't be good idea. Gorkar never took days off.
Speaking of days off, have we been assigned to any, like, is there something we're supposed to be doing right now?
Nobody told Jabbers what to do, so he do what he wants.
I've been wanting to go see the blacksmiths. Didn't you get that fancy material?
Yeah, I've got the gems in my bag here. I was going to suggest that, actually. I was just remarking, like, I can't remember the last time we didn't have something we were supposed to do.
That's pretty cool.
It feels
Shopping.
like it's been forever.
Shopping.
We've been getting a lot done. That's pretty good.
We earn it, much like Helper. Feel weird not calling name.
If we call this character Helper, I will never be able to not picture her as the robot from the Venture Brothers. We can't do that.
I think I might, if I got time, maybe even go to the arena today. Rob begins doing typical stretching.
Our first day off and who knows how long, and you still want to go fight stuff?
I mean, it's a workout, right?
Gorkar liked this idea.
I need the money.
How am I supposed to save the universe? If I am weak?
Gorkar also like leads everybody into the kitchen area that I don't think he himself has even stepped foot into yet. Like the dining area rather.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Well, yeah,
Not
we
the-
still need to.
kitchen where everyone's working.
We still need to eat breakfast.
Yep.
Oh yeah, aren't they holding our breakfast here?
Come on, come see dining area with Gorkar for first time.
I demand you show me to the kitchen.
It's your day off and you want to cook?
It's
Yeah.
a hobby.
Exactly!
So is fighting.
Hmm, point taken. But yeah, just seriously, just tell me where the kitchen is. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Gorkar actually.
Make
Pretty
something
sure
good.
we get to kitchen through dining area, so come with Gorkar and not have time to explore. This place very big.
Frankie's just leaving.
Do you know how to make cookies, Frankie? Like human cookies?
Cookies?
What
Cookies.
I grew up around humans. What am I, a rube to you? What do you want in there? Oatmeal, chocolate chip, raisins, snickerdoodles? What do you want, man?
What? What are these?
Snickerdoodle for sure.
I could do
Cookie?
no bakes if we're short on time.
Jabbers, if you've never had a human cookie before, you're in for a treat. Literally.
Jabbers up for treats. Jabbers love treats. I am not gonna say it like that again. Never.
That needs
Ask
to be a
me
clip.
to because I won't.
That needs to be a clip. So, and a soundbite on our Discord. So, as you all are walking into the dining area, a bugbear face, very like maybe half as tall as Gorkar is in height from this individual, is poking out of like double doors back into what you would assume is the kitchen. And as soon as you all enter, you hear, "Oh!" And then the doors close. "Guys are coming, guys! Put the food out! The guys are like yelling something, and then you hear like a scramble and 3 bugbears. 2 of which are probably adolescents. One of which is the gentleman that Gorkar saw earlier with the thick, curly fur poking out everywhere. And they begin like setting out all of the food that was prepared and has been just sitting in warmers probably waiting for you. Frankie, as you approach the kitchen, the bugbear with the thick curly hair blocks your way and goes, "No! My kitchen! Stay out!"
You are the chef.
"Yes, I am chef."
I am here to inspect on behalf of your master.
"No, my kitchen! Only
Gorkar?
place mine!"
He narrows his eyes. I'm getting in that kitchen, fuzzy man.
He narrows his eyes. "It's the only place that is mine! My kitchen."
Listen, buddy. I want to make a persuasion check here. I'm not out here to inspect, okay? Your kitchen, I've seen the rest of this house, okay? The kitchen has to be magnificent. I have to see it. From one chef to another. I have to see it.
Make a roll with your charisma and your what is it? Your proficiency, because you are indeed someone who could call themselves a chef.
Okay. So that's just like a charisma saving throw because I'm proficient in those. That's an 18. Ignore the second one. And the third
He
one?
narrows
Oh my God.
his. Huh? Oh
It
wow.
won't stop rolling.
TNT Beyond.
Yeah,
Stop.
18.
Stop using D&D Beyond. Oh my god. So yeah, he kind of narrows his eyes at you and looks over at Gorkar and says, You vouch this one, good chef?"
Frankie cook for us all the time at Zolnar's. Frankie cook at Zolnar's.
"Not mean good chef."
Gorkar really like Frankie cooking.
I second that.
He looks at you again, Frankie, kind of like looking you up and down, like you see him eyeballing your hands and such, like, like, you know, kind of. You would assume like gauging your ability to, like, I don't know, chop vegetables and measure things with your fingers, and he just goes, and he just like does like the nod with his head, like the "come with me this way" kind of nod, and then just turns smartly and goes inside. You hear the two adolescent bugbears, the boy and the girl, kind of gasp and start whispering to each other in Goblin as they follow you in, Frankie. Gorkar, they're quite impressed that this their dad, by the way, dad, is letting someone else into his kitchen.
Yes, thank you, Chef.
And you enter the kitchen with them. It is very large, very well stocked. It's the perfect size kitchen for 3 or 4 chefs to flit about in without getting in each other's way too much.
My goodness, it's bigger than the kitchen at the tavern. Frankie's just like running his hands over the surfaces and seeing how clean they are and like inspecting all of the appliances and things. And like, Frankie's he's in a playground right now.
Oh, and there's like in the very center of the room in the ceiling, there's a very strange apparatus made of metal and kind of slightly pulsating purple crystals. And there's metal tubes with frost accumulating on some of them that work their way from this out across the ceiling and down the walls to the various cooking apparatuses. You're not sure exactly what it is. You've never seen anything like this.
What in the name of the gods is that thing, Chef?
That one of final inventions of Bloodline before World Lost. But thing of my world that survive.
What does it do?
It is generator. Run things. Power from yes.
Generator?
Power from arcane crystals, thrum through pipes, run equipment. See? He turns a knob on a thing, and like a little kind of very digital-esque dial lights up. There's some little sparklies in it, because, you know, magic. But like a digital-esque dial lights up, and he goes, see? Can set temperature with this! And you see as he turns the knob up, the number goes up. And you watch as the oven heats, like, you know, turns red as it heats up. And can even set to timer. Presses another button, you see numbers flashing. He's just going into all shit that we just take advantage of modern day. Is just what he's got in here. It's just all kinds of just effectively electric equipment.
I have died and gone to heaven.
And apparently electricity, well, arcane electricity, is one of the only things to survive his world, as he talks about it. He doesn't understand it, but he brought it with him.
You must understand. I must cook in this kitchen sometime, Chef. This is hallowed ground. I understand I'm not worthy. Please, please teach me how to use these wonderful machines.
So meanwhile, outside, all of you are treated to a very exquisite breakfast. Like, whoever made this food is very proud of their work and very skilled. Puts Zolnar to shame. Maybe even better than Frankie. Well, yeah. This guy is like a master chef. The kind with experience of working in actual 5-star restaurant level of master chef.
He's, like haute cuisine type stuff.
God, I really missed a chance to make him Gordon Ramsay.
Bug Ramsay.
Yeah, you should have had him shout at people. You fucking donkey!
What are you?
I'm an idiot sandwich, chef. You're an idiot sandwich.
As soon as we walked up to the door, someone from the other side should have just been shouting, "It's fucking raw!"
Overcooked.
It's not fucking raw! Why did you cook it? Sorry, chef! Anyway, so, outside you guys are treated to one of the best breakfasts you've had since coming to Velderheim. In fact, probably the best breakfast you've ever had. Rob, you've probably had better because quite honestly, you know, the Knight's Order had a lot of money and, you know, had some great chefs. So this is like, oh yeah, I've had food like this, you know. I've had this level of shit. You know, it's got like the sauces are very elaborately drizzled over the top, and it's arranged just so you can tell that the amount of the ingredients was taken into account with the way it was all put together. It's very much food for show and to eat. Like a marriage of the food art.
Rob is here for it. He's actually digging in for once.
Yeah, Jabbers, you don't know what the point of all this is. All going in, squish. Right?
Rob
It's
is recognizing
probably the
most
best
of it.
thing he's ever tasted, though.
Oh yeah.
Human cuisine.
What's the point of it like this? Squish.
He's super good.
Yeah. And then Gorkar, yep. Gorkar, you actually recognize the breakfast dishes. These are very similar to bugbear dishes that you're familiar with. They're just very, very high-class takes on these dishes that you've had before, or very similar to.
Interesting.
Yep, and eventually, breakfast is ended, unless you gents had any other roleplay to have in here. But Frankie eventually exits the kitchen with the chef and the two kids, chatting away about appliances and their uses in cooking and such.
I would like to postulate on what a bugbear breakfast might be. I imagine everything is procured from game rather than livestock. So, like
quail's eggs, venison, that sort of thing.
I was thinking turkey eggs because bugbears are pretty big and turkey eggs are pretty big, but quail eggs are good too.
Oh,
And
fuck,
since
man,
this
ostrich
is-
eggs.
Ostrich eggs.
I
there you
imagine you
go.
still get bacon from boar.
Mm-hmm.
Still pig, pork, whatever.
Yeah, it's from like a javelina.
Wild
Yeah,
boar ribs and bacon.
As the chef walks in, like, Rob is just like crunching down on bacon, slurping up like a sausage link. Goes, it's so good.
He
Like,
just
tear goes down his
nods.
cheek.
Yeah, he just nods very like, yes, I know, and kind of says, thank you.
It's also been a while since anything remotely human has been served to Rob.
I mean, this is a very, like, the quality of the food is up there, but like I said, it's very bugbear in nature as to the dishes, but that could probably go over Rob's head, maybe.
It probably did, but he sees sausage and bacon, and that's similar enough.
The red meat would be like goat and antelope.
Yep.
That's probably something Rob would eat anyway. It's normal stuff that would have been hunted.
Yep. I take it you all enjoyed my breakfast. He stands proudly.
Gorkar is doing the Goku food shovel, where both hands are just fucking slamming food down as he gets to a point where his cheeks are stuffed chipmunk style. He just sets his utensils down and is nodding ferociously with two thumbs up, going,
He looks around, and now I might like to mention that this gentleman is also rather young for a bugbear. About the same age as the woman with no name. And he's looking around, and he says, Master, Gorkar, we're wife.
Wife?
Who?
And one of the
wife?
kids, and like, not sensing your guys' awkwardness about it, but as an aside disambiguator, one of the kids jumps up and goes, "Yeah, where's mommy? Now, where's mom?"
Rob just that's
You
just
talking about other bugbear?
Yes, wife.
Well, wife. Gorkar. I have something other to call her other than wife.
Yes, Gorkar call her servant. I call her wife. I am chef.
Servant.
This child. This also child.
Gorkar's rubbing his forehead like. Gorkar,
This bugbear society only has pronouns.
nothing else Gorkar can call ever. No, you guys not like names?
We
Not
not have
one name.
names. Never had one. Why need it? Husband,
Makes it all-
chef, dad, all work fine.
Gorkar, not like. Gorkar not used to not having something with more identity to call others. It's difficult.
Oh, if Gorkar want, give us names we use. We're wife.
Wife had difficult afternoon. Gorkar asked wife to get Gorkar friends.
Stop
and,
calling wife. My wife. He's like getting angry that you're saying wife.
Gorkar having hard time with this and not like word servant, okay? Gorkar tell
He
assistant.
blinks and goes, but that's what we here for.
It feel, I don't know. It Gorkar never have this before. Gorkar not used to this. Gorkar just like you bugbears.
Maybe you
Like the
need
kid's
dragons to
eyes
sign
get
names.
wide, and he kind of like, you see him like get like the whole like, we're the same. Thank you for saying Gorkar. That very kind. And he like bows down deeply.
Gorkar's just blinking. Listen, assistant have very difficult day. Had to go to Warren to get jabbers, and Gorkar not know that they likely to get into mischief, and they may have taken her prisoner, and we got her back, and all they did was tickle her, and I know that's terrible.
Take prisoner, tickle. I see to wife. Children, hold down kitchen. I go.
Jabbers, no, it was all misunderstanding.
It was honor to serve Gorkar. Bows. Husband is coming, wife, and he runs out the room.
Misunderstanding.
Her and him seem to have it in them that they just kind of run from the room when they're ready to leave.
It's been a fun morning.
Frankie is not paying attention. He's just eating because he hadn't eaten until this point.
Yep.
Gorkar is looking in equal parts for coffee and booze, just shaking his head and rubbing his
Oh,
forehead
I mean,
with his hand.
part of a normal bugbear breakfast, there is coffee with booze in it.
Perfect. Gorkar's just rubbing his head and like, Gorkar think, more Velders, more problems.
It's a special bugbear brew, by the way, wherein instead of water, it's a special kind of clear liquor that the final part of its process is to be heated up to what would be a boiling point for water, and then that's run through caffeinated beans, not unlike coffee, but it comes out like an Irish cream kind of flavor as it's pressed like espresso.
So it's like drip coffee, but made with liquor.
Yep, and
Instead
it's a
of water?
and it's a bugbear specialty.
I'm tempted to buy a coffee machine and put liquor in it just
I
to see
would-
what happens.
I don't think it would work.
It just sounds like coffee grounds added on to the end of a distillation to me.
Vodka.
You could
Let's
do
see,
a
I put
cold
whiskey in
press.
it.
You could do a cold press
Whiskey.
where you did
Whiskey.
mostly water and did the press slowly, and at the very end of the press stage, you poured cold liquor over it.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck kind of Starbucks shit is that? I have a drip coffee machine. That's it.
Same.
You can get a French press for like $10.
Oh no, I know what a French press is. It wounded me one time when I was trying to clean it. So no, I will not be purchasing another.
Sounds like extra work.
Anyways,
Rob holds up a cigar awkwardly, like, can I smoke in here?
There are kids in here. Maybe go outside.
That's
I'm pretty sure they're adult children, Gorkar.
You
Or
watch as when Rob mentioned smoking, like they both go, "Oh yeah," and like one of them pulls out like a pack of cigarettes and pulls one out, hands it to the other one, and they go walking back into the kitchen.
Rob looks at them
Gorkar
and
just blinks and shakes his head.
Should I go outside?
Yeah, they're line cooks, all right.
No.
Yeah, you got it! You got it! They're definitely
Gorkar feel
like
like if they smoke in here, we can.
Cool.
I am
Gorkar get assistant to clean walls often.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you.
They're line cooks.
Yep.
Rob's gonna
Oh my
pull out one of
God.
the fancy cigars that he
Never
bought at
met one. Never met one that didn't smoke like a chimney.
Yep. So yes, it is up to you, gents, what it is that you'd like to do next, I guess. Because it is really your day. You have been asked to do nothing. No one has come to retrieve you. It's a rather odd feeling, as I believe this is the first day you have been truly and wholly unaccosted. Also, this day marks the end of the 3rd week that you've been here in this city.
Oh, neat.
This is the
Almost a whole month.
21st day that you've been here.
It feels like I've been here so much longer than that.
Well, after you're done eating, Frankie, if you don't mind, I'm kind of really excited. I'd like to go to the blacksmith.
Huh? What? I'm sorry. Did you taste this duck confit? This is.
Oh, while you were expecting the kitchen, I was in heaven eating already.
I'm sorry. This is Gorkar. I'm afraid you must insist to your servant that you allow me to study under him in the kitchen when I have the time. I must know his secrets.
Gorkar think that as long as you address him as head chef, you should be fine.
What am I, an amateur?
Gorkar will talk.
Is this those kinds of foods that's worth a lot of money?
Oh yeah.
Okay, Jabbers love it then.
Sorry, blacksmith? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll be back for more. We'll go to the blacksmith. Sorry, I'm so distracted.
No, that's okay. Please.
You know, Frankie, Gorkar have like 3 guest rooms that are just empty. Gorkar only wanted to turn one into an armory and one into a practice room. That leave one left. You have
Nah,
to stay when you practice, when you train.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that works. I was just gonna say, I don't know if I want to live where I eat or where I work, but I, imagine that your guest room is probably bigger than my house anyway. So yeah, I'll take you up on that if you're fine with that. Let's just go. I'm gonna be stuck here all day if you don't take me away.
Gorkar's going to suggest that Jabbers come with and we make it a group field trip. Jabbers, why you no come with us all? We just all hang out together.
Yeah, that sounds fine. Jabbers didn't really have plans. Jabbers don't really have money to buy nice things today. So, maybe later we get money. Yep.
We only get money if we go to arena.
We must be able to come up with more creative ways to make money than blood sport.
Probably.
Gorkar not really want to bother.
Your lack of imagination really ought to be punished, you know?
You know, more Gorkar fight, more Gorkar sell merchandise at Haresta's shop. The more merchandise sell, the more money Gorkar get. And oh yeah, Harestus helped Gorkar get this house.
Yeah, that's a good point. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. All right, I'll help, but just to make sure that that kitchen stays intact and in our possession. I mean, your possession. It's your house.
I need to fight and earn money to upgrade this.
Gorkar, you do remember that you do
fight.
have like 3 rather large guest bedrooms in this giant mansion.
Oh, he brought it up.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
He wants to turn one into like his own little personal armory, where anything that like is nice that he gets that's weapon wise, but not what he would carry on his person, he could just put it in there.
I mean,
And then
you
another
have
one with,
a
like,
room that's an armory already.
Oh shoot! What?
You
I'm
have more
hoping,
than
like-
just the bed. There's more rooms than the ones I described. I was just saying you had 3 guest bedrooms as like, hey, look what you could use this. But yeah, you do have
Okay.
other rooms. Like there's like a
Okay.
little gymnasium. There's like a room with padded walls and mirrors on the other side, and like sparring equipment.
Padded walls and mirrors. Like, he has a fucking asylum in here?
Have you not stepped foot in a modern dojo? That's
Do you-
exactly what they have.
That is literally a dojo that I described, my friend.
No, dude. I took karate when I was like 6.
Mirrors along one wall so you can watch your form, padding on the other so you can do throwing drills.
I'm pretty sure when it was during the daytime, it was a dance studio.
That would also have a mirror.
Indeed.
Yep, along one wall.
Yeah, it did, but it wasn't a padded room.
They have
This
the
is-
little blue mats, like in like
No,
this
all
high
I'm-
school games.
No, I understand. I just don't appreciate being shamed for a thing I have no knowledge of.
Shame! Ding! I'm done.
I think I'm just lost.
The one other thing that Gorkar would want, it could probably be in the room with the padding and the mirror, is a place to put up what are known as like tatame in like Japanese swordsmanship, but it would just be a bunch of little like stands with posts on them, and you could put like rice wraps that look like really thin yoga mats wrapped up around it, so you could test the cutting edge of
Mm-hmm.
cutting weapons.
Alright. So yeah, you've got a bunch of rooms with stuff on top of other things. This place is big.
Cool. Let us off into the city.
Yes,
Let us
man
away.
about town.
So you all
Yeah.
head out of Gorkar's place and back out into the rainy, dark, dreary city itself. The press of people around you as the day has progressed a bit further. A little comforting, perhaps, as there's a bit of normalcy to it at this point for you. You look around, you know what to expect. The rain, a constant and ever unchanging aspect, bothers you a little less than it did when you first arrived. But just a
So-
little.
So, blacksmith, right?
If you don't mind.
I mean, I'm curious to see what we can get out of these things anyway. I'm tired of carrying them around, too.
If they really burden you so much, other
Don't even-
people could have.
Don't even think about it, Jabbers. I got these fair and square.
I mean, I'm just saying, if they're so heavy. That's all.
Watching you, little man.
I don't know what she's talking about.
He smiles very cutely.
Sure you do.
Frankie just narrows his eyes at him and starts walking away backwards. Or no, he doesn't walk away backwards. He just gets on the broom and flies like 10 feet above the group.
Wow.
Jeff is just like stifles a giggle.
Frankie's thinking like, I don't think he would rob me, but I don't know for sure.
I don't-
did just realize I've only known him for 3 weeks.
It's true.
So we smith.
You're the blacksmith.
Yeah, what was it that we were looking for at the black? Oh, what
I
is
have
it?
I have those magical gems we got out of Solstice that we can use to make equipment.
Oh, that's right.
That I pulled out of the naked rock with my bare magical hands.
I still got a rock myself. I don't know what the heck it does.
I have nothing. This is more for curiosity.
As you all approach the shopping district where the blacksmith would be, who among you has the highest passive perception?
If memory serves, Jabbers and I are tied at 14.
Correct.
Jabbers and Frankie. As you all are entering the press of buildings, the haphazard, with no particular plan made, mass of shopping district buildings, you look down one of the first alleys and you see a red-skinned hobgoblin with nubs that end at the elbows. One leg, the other one ends at the knee. I don't think either of you have met Trost. But this guy is laying on the ground. It looks like he had the absolute shit beat out of him. And he's currently unconscious.
Isn't that Troth?
Trosh, the guy from the garment shop?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Frankie's immediately gonna go to him. It'll do a medicine check.
Alright.
$17.
17. Let's just say that he's not long for testing out them death saves.
Okay, Frankie is gonna immediately burn a spell slot, cast Cure Wounds on him.
Alright. His eyes fly open, he takes a deep breath and goes, ah! And like, goes to get up, but his leg that doesn't have anything connected to it just ends in a nub at the knee, flails around, and he goes, "Rah!" and goes forward and smashes his face into the ground. No! Alright, I'm sorry, I'm doing the wrong voice here. I ain't going with you, won't. Leave me alone. I ain't going with you, won't. Oh, he looks around. Oh, hey there, Frankie. How's it going, mate?
Are you okay?
I am absolutely not okay, mate. Can you get me out of here?
You mean back to your shop?
Oh, anywhere that's not here. I don't even know where I am. I got dragged off.
Yeah,
Where the hell am I?
Frankie takes out a little pouch that he's got the bags in and hands it to Rob and says, "Don't let Jabbers have these. I'm gonna go with Frost to his shop."
He looks down at his leg and goes, "Oh, god damn it, they done took me leg again. And both me arms, god damn it, they took both me arms."
Frankie just like grabs him around the midsection and is like, "Here, lean on me, I'll get you back to the shop."
This is not the first time you have come across Trost missing limbs.
Yes.
At least he still has a leg to stand on.
Yep, he's hopping with his one good leg. Oh, you're one of the good ones there, Frankie, I can tell you that.
Yeah, don't mention it. But while we're walking, I do need to talk to you. We made that deal some time ago, and that I'm gonna trail off there as we're hobbling towards the shop.
And Rob looks at the bag all excited and goes, "Let's go, guys!"
Alright, so Rob and Jabbers and Gorkar?
Yar.
Yeah.
What is it that you would like to do? Frankie is taking Trost away to the shop. Are you guys gonna like follow and go with him, or are you going somewhere else?
We're going to the blacksmith.
All right, so you head over to the blacksmith where good old what was his name? Good old Jack Blacksmith is working.
I'd have to go deep into notes about his name, but I know he's a lion.
Oh, that's right. It was
Yeah, he's a
the
Leonin.
Leonin. You're right. Well, since
Well,
I
it
don't
was
have my
like
list of
a
NPCs in front of
trio.
me,
Like there was a dwarf, there was a Leonin, and something
and there was a
else.
Elf. He was
Goliath.
an elf. Oh, it was a Goliath.
Oh no, it was an elf. It was an elf. You're right. 3 blacksmiths. So you enter the blacksmith. The elf is at the counter today. Looks down at you and
Greetings.
smiles. Ah, welcome back in, my lord. What can we get for you today?
Rob pulls out the bag and goes, I have some interesting material that my good personal blacksmith, who I forget his name right now, would love to see.
Oh, see?
Rob will pull out one of the gems just to show.
Pass that over here. I can take a look at it for you.
And he hands one over.
Looks like pulls out one of those little eyepiece things that you shove in and it magnifies. Oh, you're right there. It's very, very pretty, yes.
What kind of things can that be made into?
Oh, this here could be used for a few different magic items. Depends on what kind of enchantment you're looking for.
I guess personally it would be defensive, but I don't want to do anything without asking Frankie first.
Oh, of course, my friend.
But I
Is there
definitely would
anything
like
else I
some
can get
options.
for you?
I mean, I'm just curious in like the type of enchantment. Like, is there like a list or something, or
What was that?
like? I'm just curious about the type of enchantments these gems could bring to armor or weapons. Like, I'm new to this.
Well, you could find yourself a bit of elemental protection, or you could get yourself a bit in the old deflecting department.
I see. If by deflection you mean like it would attach to my current armor and like I guess what magically deflect
It would
things?
magically dissuade projectiles and other sharp objects and blunt objects from making contact as easily.
I see. And Rob pulls up the rest of the bag. How many enchantments could I possibly make with what we found here?
How many gems do you have?
7 of them.
7 of them? Oh, well, then we could do about 7 different enchantments with that. Each gem goes into another one. Or you could quadruple the amount of gems put into it and go up a tier. I'm gonna drop the accent on this guy. I cannot maintain when I'm wearing headphones because I can't fucking hear myself.
Also, it was a little Irish, and you said
I know.
magically, so I was like, it's magically delicious.
Oh no.
Oh, it's magically delicious.
I'm ashamed that that's the first thing that popped into my head.
Top of the morning to you, lad. Oh, no, sorry, I'm not.
Rob turns to Gorkar and Jabbers and goes, think Frankie would mind if I took one?
No.
Gorkar, go ask.
I will remind you that Frankie doesn't wear armor or really use weapons, so they're kind of not useful to him. I'm pretty sure he discussed that with Rob. He just wanted to know what they did.
Oh, that's super helpful. Okay then. Rob had a brain blast and suddenly remembered this.
Brain
I would
blast.
like some work. I guess I would like some work done. If I could enchant my armor, make myself more defensive, I could stand stronger and defend my teammates.
You're getting
better.
that put on a shield or on your armor there, son?
Rob thinks for a while, and while he's looking at his inventory, I think I'm gonna go with the shield. I'm not sure this is going to be my permanent armor, and I wouldn't want to waste the enchantment on it.
Well, I will have to take the shield for a few days, you know.
That's fine.
Basically, you'll get your shield back on session 24.
Okay, we're on 21.
Is
Okay.
Rob not gonna use a shield in the
Pretty sure we have enough money to just buy him a temporary one.
Possibly. Otherwise, he was just gonna either swing 2 weapons or. How much would it? I don't even think I have enough for a regular shield. How much would it be for a regular shield? Just to hold on to something temporarily.
Maybe they might have something like a loaner program.
Yeah, do you rent them out?
So how much would a shield cost me?
Well, let's see. With the enchantment and providing your materials, which is about the most expensive part of it, I'd say this could run you about 500 Velders.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Veldbucks. 500 Veldbucks.
I see. I may have to go fight a few rounds in the arena.
Here, that's a few bucks.
I have 12.
Did you just say 12?
Well,
Jabbers thinks he has a little bit more than twice really that much.
so perhaps some fights. We may need to come back.
Well, we'll always be open. The three of us
Okay.
take it in shifts to hit things and man the counters.
Rob picks up his bag of gems and puts it back in his backpack, kind of disappointed. Let's go, guys.
Orcar pats Rob on the back. It's okay, Rob. Maybe take merchandise deal a bit more seriously than have lots of money.
I try. No one in the arena seems to like me.
Have you tried shouting your name really loud?
I'll try. I mean, you guys already have Funko Pops, and not a single one was made of me.
Didn't Rob just do his photo shoot with Frankie recently? It just
I
matter
did.
of time.
That was me, actually.
Was it?
Yeah, I'm pretty
no,
sure
that's
you and
right.
Rob did the photo shoot together.
That's right.
Yeah, I was like, I know I was part of that.
Orcar totally says that the right way instead of the wrong way.
Yeah, because we were getting whole gang put on T-shirts.
Mm-hmm. And perhaps a trip to Orestes?
That probably great idea. Anytime Gorkar want money, Gorkar goes see the elephant.
I mean, there's got to be people around that wants to see some sort of, I don't know, night hero thing. That's what I'm going for.
We go see Horestus, ask how things been going, then we go to arena, try out maybe revised strategy.
Rob looks like he has a new, determination and is more cheerful. You're right. Let's do that. And he's excited. He's a teenager. He's easily persuaded. And emotional.
Alright, so you guys head out from the blacksmith. Meanwhile, Frankie, you and good old Trost are making your way back to his place. Now, to be fair, this man smells like a brewery. His eyes, though they are usually pretty red naturally, you can see that they are very glassy and redder. His face is a bit flushed. He smells rank. Not to mention the fact that he is bloody and bruised.
Listen, buddy. While I've got you as a captive audience, as it were, are you okay? Like, what happened to you?
Well, I ain't quite sure about that, mate. I was out drinking and then I woke up and you was over me and I felt like shit.
Last time this happened, I gave you some money to pay back some debts.
Oh, I don't know who took me limbs this time, but I figure it might be someone I owe some money to.
How many people in the city do you owe money to, Trosh?
He thinks for a moment as if that is something he hadn't quite contemplated fully, and goes, "Oh, mate, too many.
Right.
I owe you money too, actually, don't I?"
No, you don't owe me money. You owe me clothes. We're supposed to be making money together through the merchandising deal.
That's right.
Remember,
My girls are
give me-
working on the clothes, and we're getting it good and made.
That's good. Do you... Listen, I don't have a lot on me right now, but do you need a little more of a down payment to help hold you over? I could probably... He starts rummaging through his coin pouch.
Oh, mate,
could
I
probably
don't
give you,
even
like-
know who wants money yet. I couldn't even begin to tell you how much they want.
But I mean, like, just to survive, I could give you like 19 belt bucks.
Oh, mate, that's all fine and good, but I've got some money right here in my... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, god damn it, they took my wallet, too. Yeah,
Why
I
would
need
they
the money,
take your-
mate. I really could use it. I'll take it all back. Thought I had about 15 pound bucks in me pocket, but looks like they done took that, too.
Listen, I'll give you the money as long as you promise not to drink it away.
Oh, mate, I've got all the liquor I could want back at my place.
Alright. Good enough. Frankie hands him 19 gold bucks.
Oh, thank you, mate. You're one of me best friends.
Yeah. You too, man.
I had the same thought.
The two of you
All right.
finally make it to his shop. The what was it? The Goblin's Gaff was the name of his place, I think.
Some shit like that, I don't remember. It's too long ago. I was always calling it Trosh's shop.
I think it's just, yeah. Oh, anyway, we'll figure it out later. But yeah, you eventually get him back there, and yep. The two goblin ladies, the deaf, or not deaf. I'm sorry. The blind and mute goblin ladies, are sewing away things. You can see that they're like hand stitching some kind of design that that you and Trost had worked on previously.
Oh, that's very fine. Evening, ladies, or is it morning? It doesn't matter. I have located your boss.
They both look up in the wrong direction, and wave, and then look back down.
Yep. Still never gonna get used to that. Where do you want, like... This is such a strange question. Where do you want me to put you?
Oh, mate, that chair right over there by the fireplace is good, thank you.
And the girls will be able to help you get around until you can get some replacements?
Oh, they just do their own thing, mate. I do my own thing, they do their own thing. It's a win-win.
Who's gonna help you get around? You have one leg and no arms, man.
Oh, I'm gonna sit here and hope for the best, I reckon.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, it's
feel like
been
if I
worse.
leave
I
it-
wouldn't worry too much.
I feel like if I leave you here like this, I'm not gonna get my clothing deal, and also a man's death will be on my head.
His little nub kind of waves up and he like bares his neck to you and goes, "Mate, I don't think you got to worry about that. I've only gone down once or twice for reals." Oh wait, no, make that 3 times. No, 4 times. 4 times. I've been down 4 times. No,
okay.
no, wait, 5. No, wait, no, that's it. Never mind. 4 times. Yep, four times.
Listen, far be it from me to take away your confidence in your own abilities, but if you need help, just ask.
Oh, certainly, mate.
All right. He helps him into the chair. Well, I will. We really should try to set a deadline for those outfits, not to rush perfection or anything, but
Yeah. Before I forget, while you're still here, could you go into that cabinet right over there? And he wiggles his nubs in that direction. Open
yeah.
up that cabinet there. There's some tape, and there's it looks like a stick. Could you lash that up to me arm here, poking out in that direction with the tape?
Yeah, sure. Frankie does this.
Right. Looking at the stick, it's like a rudimentary, crude kind of wand. Like, you recognize that it is functionally a wand, though it is not. It is definitely down there in quality. And he's like, "Oh, thanks, mate." And he like flicks it, and a teacup comes flying off the table in his direction. And he goes, "Oh shit! I forgot I didn't have my other," crash right in his forehead. "I forgot I didn't have my other hand."
Oh, this makes so much sense. You're a mage.
Oh, I'm a sorcerer, mate. Yep.
Oh. So am I.
Oh,
Did
bloody
you
brilliant.
know that about me?
No, I didn't know anything about you. Just that you was one of the new ones.
Interesting. Well, we really should talk more sometime soon, but I should get back to my compatriots.
All right. And as you're
listen.
walking out, oh, sorry. Say what you're gonna say. My bad.
Listen, worried about you a little bit, man. But again, if you need our help, mine or any of my other friends, just let us know. We're do-gooders of a sort.
All right.
God robs the band of two-gooders.
Oh, keep it in mind. Thank you very much.
Sure. Talk soon, and good luck, man.
Talk to you soon. And as you're like walking out, the sounds of the goblin lady stitching and Trost kind of cursing in goblin under his breath as you hear like the grunt and a flick of his stick wand thing, and the teacup comes up, and then you hear like clink 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 on the ground, goblin cussing. Yeah, tink tink tink. And then the door closes behind you.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Frankie gets on his broom and flies towards the others.
What's the command word to get the broom to go again? Wow, that was very well I did not press a button for that. I did not press a button. I swear to you, I pressed nothing.
Absolutely amazing.
That randomly, I swear to you, I pressed nothing. Oh my god.
Bart, say it. It's arise, chicken.
And it arises. God, that was fucking brilliant.
You gotta love when life works out that way.
Fucking Jesus.
Like you said, as you're about to say arise, chicken, a nearby rooster in a coop crows off, and you're just like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
And Frankie's like sitting on the broom about to say it, and it cause, and he just gives it the like stare. Like, no, that's a coincidence. It has to be.
It was. And yes. And you fly off. You watch as your friend. Well, I should say, you fly overhead of the blacksmith as your friends are exiting.
He lands abruptly. Hey guys.
Oh, hey, Frankie.
Hello.
So, did you getting something made with those? What was the deal with them anyway?
Someday, maybe. They're gems that can enchant weapons and armor to give them either like elemental resistances or just reflections resistance. Armor protection. He doesn't know how. And I'm not really sure how to word it. But it costs 500 build bucks per enchantment.
For a +1 enchantment.
For a +1 enchantment.
Well, not in game. You don't have to say that, but I'm just saying for a +1 enchantment, it's 400. Or it's yeah, it's 500.
Silly.
And then for like a +2, it would be like 2,000 Veld bucks.
I see where this is going. Okay, we could do that.
And then 8,000 Veld bucks for a +3.
Yeah, it costs a lot of money.
We were on our way to go to Herestus and see how me and Jabber's photo shoot came along, and maybe
Gorkar.
earn some money. Wait.
It was you and Gorkar. I got it wrong last time.
Oh, I thought you said number. Okay, I'm all over the place. But me and Gorkar did a photo shoot, and we're gonna go see how that turned out. And I am kind of hoping that being with Gorkar gave me a little extra fame.
Yes, next to the man with the notoriety. Didn't we do one of those too, Jabbers?
Yeah, it was really good.
I seem to recall you upstaging me quite a bit. But yeah.
Probably.
I think I rolled well when we did those, surprisingly.
Rob, you should let me hang on to those for now.
Okay, and he hands over the gems back to Frankie.
Thanks. Magic gems, magic boy. It just makes sense.
No, it does. I put myself into harm's way every fight, so it's probably better with you.
Yeah, sure, that's what I meant. Totally didn't think you guys were going to blow yourselves up with them or something.
By the way, as you guys are walking and talking, it is at about this time that you round a corner, and there's like... I'm going to call it like a little lemonade stand. Think of it kind of like a self-serve yogurt type situation, except inside there's like a selection of very high quality fruity drinks, some of which are carbonated. And Mr. Hank and Mr. Vorst are sitting down, wearing casual clothes, with a fruity drink each in hand. They don't seem to have seen you. They are also both still wearing their glasses.
Oh, adorable!
They are also both shoeless still, as always.
They look like they're on a break or
They're
something.
also wearing matching casual clothes.
We should
What are
probably...
they?
Shorts.
I wish we could capture this moment in like a little box or something.
It's gotta be like Bermuda shorts and
It's cargo shorts. It's like a light green T-shirt and like a Hawaiian open button-up shirt with like blue designs on it. And yeah, they're glasses.
That's exactly what I was imagining, like full-on tourist chic.
I'm going to remember this moment forever.
We should probably leave them alone, right? Like, we have the day off. They should probably have a day off from us, too.
Probably.
Yeah.
Gorkar thinks back to telling assistant that she could have the day off and it making her cry and goes, Gorkar 0 for 1 on giving people day off, but I guess Gorkar not Hank and Vorst's boss, so Gorkar leave them alone.
Look, if their job was to talk to us, they would have talked to us by now, right?
Yep.
But I feel like annoying them is so much fun.
I agree completely. But
You guys
we do
have such bad Stockholm syndrome. Jesus Christ. They are your captors.
Yeah, captors, but we're potentially trapped here until the heat death of the universe.
No, I know. I think it's hilarious that you guys are actually full-blown Stockholm syndrome about these two, because they are literally your jailers, and you guys are like, oh, they're so wholesome and
yeah,
cute.
But they're like a cute, hunky gay couple, so I'm here for it.
They're also fuzzy animals wearing clothes. That's not the light.
They're not
Yeah,
animals.
we're
they're
checking
humanoids.
a lot of boxes here.
you've done a very good job at humanizing them.
Yep. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe it's about
And
time to tear away
humanizing and
the band-aid.
empathizing with your characters.
Yep, sympathizing with
Yeah,
your
plus,
captors.
as Frankie so adroitly pointed out, we are possibly stuck here until the heat death of the universe.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, it's not like we're waiting on a Black Hawk to come pull us out of this location. Like, we're stuck here for a while.
Yeah, that is true.
So, you guys want to continue on to Horestus?
Yeah, let's let him be.
Yeah.
For now.
Let's hopefully go get paid. And, like, Rob points out with, like, one, heroically with the one index finger in the air.
As you guys kind of walk past, Hank and Vorst very pointedly do not look in your direction, but pretend like they absolutely did not see you. And are like looking back the other direction away from you, like, oh, look, something over there, so interesting, gosh.
Frankie's like grinding his teeth, like, it's their day off, it's your day off, it's their day off, it's your day off, it's their day off, it's your day off.
Oh my god.
It's the cartoon Sheepdog and Wolf. Morning, Fred. Morning, Ralph.
Oh
well,
my.
Rob right now is definitely making a show of just being obnoxious and loud and making heroic poses and such on his way.
Yep, they definitely pointedly do not see you.
Like,
you're voguing when we walk to Horestus' shop.
Alright, so you guys make it past Hank and Vorst without bothering them somehow. And make your way to Horestus' shop. Eventually, making your way up upon its very large glass-fronted windows with all kinds of arena combatant memorabilia. There is a rather large prominent display right at the entryway on either side, featuring Gorkar. Also, a 25% off Gorkar merchandise today, as it is the the grand debut sale is happening. So this is the first day all of the big Gorkar merch is officially being sold in store.
oh, we chose a good day to come here, huh, Gorkar? He's like nudging him.
Hey, you should sign more autographs.
Golkar's chest is puffed out, and he's like, Gorkar thinks these look great near front of the store.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Horestus didn't try to set up some sort of, like, beat Gorkar deal where you sign autographs and, like, shake hands with people. I feel like that's money lost right there.
Come to think of it, even though Horestus apparently sell lots of merchandise, Gorkar never see anyone inside Brawler's bounty. Somehow always come when shop empty.
Rob shrugs.
Maybe
Let's
they
go
do,
find
like, a delivery service?
Gorkar, you do remember that Horestus mentioned that he had extra planar clientele, and that this storefront was really just his. Like, the storefront was really for him. People in the city kind of use it, but you know, everyone's mostly checked out from existence. So.
Come to think of it, Gorkar not sure that people who watch Arena are actually people who live in city mostly. Gorkar think extra planar entertainment happening.
Who the hell would watch this as entertainment?
I don't know, maybe saying people who keep putting strange things in hands.
What?
You know how we always wake up and come back and find maybe sometimes things in hands, you know? Or in pockets.
Oh,
Or
you
when
mean
we're
like
walking along.
you mean like this? And Rob goes into his bag and pulls out like the inflated, like water floaty,
Yeah, Frankie just kind of like pulls the flower out of his pocket, the rose.
Jabbers pulls out the coin.
And
Yeah.
Gorkar pulls out a dice with a 19 on it on every side.
Huh.
Yeah, maybe same people.
I think you're onto something.
Find out.
Why, Jabbers assume they people, because what the saying? Powers that be. Yep.
You mean
If I
like
remember correctly, that there's a little service bell.
Mm-hmm.
Gorkar dings it as we are having our little pontifications.
A halfling nearly startles you as they pop up from behind the counter and go,
Hey, how's it going? What can I do for? Oh, hey, Gorkar. Hey, guys, how's it going?
Gorkar, you have absolutely no idea who this is.
Gorkar blinks several times and then blinks again and then goes, hi, you, hey, yeah, we're good.
Yeah, hey,
Good,
remember
right?
me?
Hey, yeah,
No, I'm
Gorkar
just
not
kidding.
good
We've
with
never
names.
met. What can I do for you?
Gorkar just checking on, state of things.
Oh, good. Store
Horestus
good.
around.
Oh, no, Horestus is away on business.
Away on bit. So the opening day for Gorkar new merch.
Exactly. Oh, this is the Velderheim location, yes, but he is at the major central location. He's allowed to go at big openings and such. Lord Veld allows him to go.
Gorkar, not try and think too hard about that. Did he leave any money for Gorkar and friends?
Nope. Not yet, anyway. It's not, I mean, you just got, like, your payment a couple days ago, I think.
Gorkar just checking. Gorkar not know how pay structure work.
we barely even know how days work here.
Frankie, right.
Well,
You
how
got
about the
that
photo
right.
shoot? How did the photo shoot go?
Oh, I mean, pretty good. I think we're still applying it to, merchandise and such. I think like a calendar or two. Oh, hey, whole gang!
He like raises his fist at Jabbers and Frankie.
Ah,
Hey,
whole gang, rise up!
whole gang, rise up.
Yeah, whole gang, rise up!
Oh man, I have no gimmick, guys. I need a gimmick.
Rob's like, I suddenly feel inadequate.
Well, I mean, listen, my thing is the clothes, and Jabbers has the Cobalt support and the shouting his name, but we work as a cohesive unit in battle. I dig the hole for us. I light the arrows on fire. He takes great advantage of those things with his roguish skill.
Finesse.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah, you guys are pretty impressive in the arena, I gotta say.
Rob do lots of damage with that magic-y, Rob call it, hold on, don't tell Gorkar. Rob call it smack? No.
Explosion.
Rob, no, it's not explosion either, and Gorkar said don't tell Gorkar. Hold on.
Blinding smiles!
Not smiles. Gorkar, get it. And it not bite. Smite. Maybe
Blight?
it should have something to do with smite.
Oh, I was gonna say blight. That's something completely different.
Rob actually turns to the hat and goes, I like that. Blinding smite. That might just be my new move.
You say
Yeah,
it,
sure, buddy.
just say it really loudly. You get branding.
Yeah, I'll give that a try.
Make it thunderous.
Jabbers like verbs that start with ER.
I think people like characters that announce their moves before they do them in a flashy way.
Whatever
Yeah,
you
that
say,
sounds-
buddy.
We should go try this out in arena.
Show me what
I
you got.
agree.
Practice on halfling. What
Yeah,
you say
yeah,
your
yeah.
name was?
Show me what you got. My
Me?
name's Herb.
Herb.
Yeah, my name is
Herb.
Herb.
Do you have a brother named Spice?
No? That's a weird question.
I'm a chef. I apologize.
Well, Rob strikes
What
a
do you
pose.
mean?
I don't. Don't worry about it, bud.
He brandishes his name tag, which is stuck to his chest at you. It's 3 E's RB. Herb.
Frankie just squinting at it, like whispers to himself. That spells earb.
Not in my country. It's Herb.
Huh.
All right. Cool name, man.
Herb is ERRRB. That's my dad's name.
Hey, so are you gonna let us in or what?
Herb.
No, wait. Rob needs to practice.
Yeah, show me what you got. Let me see your
Okay.
war face.
Rob just like kind of does like an awkward, like a.
Well, give me an intimidation check.
Oh, thank you. I rolled good for once. Hold on. 17 plus plus 3. Cool. 20. A dirty 20.
Rob does a pretty impressively good war cry. The halfling is like blinking like,
Huh. Didn't expect that one. You're cooler than I thought you were, guy.
And Rob strikes a heroic pose and goes, oh, well, that's because I'm Rob the Pure. Hero
Rob
of
the
light."
Pure, huh?
That's me.
Oh, Frankie just is like staring at Rob and nodding to himself like he finally understands something.
Huh?
None of these people are into the whole pure shtick.
Frankie's like, I get it. You're a goody two shoes. They don't like it.
Oh. I understand now.
Yeah, it's
The
a
roar-
bit goody-goody for me. Like, whole gang is, gritty and down to earth with us. But Rob the Pure, I don't know. Seems kind of pretentious to me.
Rob just gets sad. Like, trying so hard.
oh, it got so far.
Frankie just lays his hand on Rob's shoulder and goes, don't worry. Fame is a fickle thing, my friend. What matters is your heart is in the right place. And the rest of us will make enough money to cover your expenses.
Jabbers comes up to Rob's opposite side and kind of like pats his thigh.
You know who likes that pure stuff, guys? You could go to the chapel. They love that pure shit there. I mean stuff. Sorry, your holiness. Or well, whatever you are again. Pureness. Person.
Gorkar now approaches from directly behind and like lays a hand on the other shoulder, so you get the whole like anime comforting pose.
The people at the chapel find my hope annoying.
Oh, no.
Oh my god.
It's okay, Robs. We'll wear off on you.
Poor Rob. Jesus.
Yeah. So here's the thing, right? This is how I see it. So you come into the arena, right? You open with that, your usual Rob the Pureness, your usual thing. And then in combat, you just go ape on things. You just crazy. Do that yell, shout the name of your abilities as you do it, like just go bananas. I bet
You know
the
what I think could work?
juxtaposition.
I got an idea. You could yell like, be purified, and then like squash their skull with your big spiky mace thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frankie's just pointing and nodding.
I'll give it a try and.
Be purified! Splat!
You're right, guys.
Gorkar
Let's
has
go.
a shit-eating grin on his face at that one.
Rob the Purifier! Ooh, Rob the Purifier! That sounds like... that sounds badass. Nah, oh, you're lucky. I can't copyright anything. I'm just an employee. You can have it, damn it. If it's my idea, it's Horestus' idea.
Yeah, I think it all goes to Horestus in the end. That's okay.
You want me to make Rob the Purifier merchandise?
We'll work it in there.
Yeah, that's got some. Well, hold on. I'm foreseeing a problem here. Rob, you're a human.
Oh,
Oh
you're right. That could possibly go very
no!
wrong.
Oh,
The human, we don't typically fight a lot of humans in the arena.
oh.
No, maybe that blinding smite thing has a better range to it.
I'm really glad I caught this, because now I feel like if we had actually gone with this plan like 10 seconds down the line, we'd be dealing with some sort of alt-right band of humans who are causing trouble in the city with Rob as their flag boy.
Well, guess that's topical because there is.
Yeah,
Oh, you know about
holy
that.
shit.
But
No,
I stand for
the hindsight is
justice for all.
2020.
Okay, yeah, I can kind of see how the Purifier thing might be taken poorly. I don't know. Where I come from, halflings are like, part of like a big religious organization, the dragons and stuff, and it's crazy.
I see. Well, I'll try making up some cool move names. I'll start there. Maybe that'll help.
I still like the Purifier thing.
Maybe I'll work it in there somewhere. Maybe a move of some sort.
Yeah, purify the impure. That sounds awesome.
This halfling is now just making everyone uncomfortable.
Maybe we should just go to the arena.
Yeah, we'll see you later, Herb.
Herb.
Yeah, Herb.
You gotta elongate it. Herb.
Okay, Herb.
Thank you. Most people don't bother saying my name right. Kind of sucks.
Well, that's not cool.
I know, right? They're
It's
like,
just
I don't
rude."
want to say your name right. I'm just gonna short it, Herb. And it's like, that's not my name. The hell, man?
And he launches into a tirade about how he hates being called the wrong thing. And it's just like, you guys are like inching towards the door, like, okay, we're yep, no, yeah, we're leaving, okay.
And then
You're out the door.
I think I hear Mr. Hank and Mr. Horse calling us. We gotta go.
Yeah.
okay. Come back.
Yeah,
Definitely will.
we'll come back in a couple days for our money.
Yeah, we have to.
And think about the Purifier thing.
Door closes.
No.
I don't think
I don't
we
know about that
will.
one, guys.
Seriously, Rob, don't radicalize the humans any more than they already have been.
Rob's
Yeah.
just already shaking his head like,
The thing is, there's one player here that knows what world I'm referring to. And it is like a mega fascist religious organization of halflings.
So hold on,
Oh,
the
what?
halfling was trying to convince us to have fascist propaganda on our shit.
Yes?
Oh, Jesus Christ, we almost got alt-righted, boys. Holy fuck, dodge that one.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's too bad the humans hate me because I totally get what they're saying. Okay, let's leave, guys.
time to go.
It took a number of sessions to convince the halfling in our party not to behave this way.
Oh god, so
It did take a long time. Oh, Bob, he was only meant to be a temporary character and he was too good. Oh. Jesus.
well, and this this halfling can be the token minority for these guys if they need plausible deniability at some point. Jesus fuck.
So,
Oh yeah, he's definitely
off the-
he'll definitely be a pick me with the humans if it comes down to it.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
So yeah, off to bash things skulls in for money, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go work on different slogans.
You approach the arena, and the person behind the desk, who you feel like you may recognize, but you kind of don't. It's like a female human this time, but they wave to you as you approach and go, "Oh, hey guys, nice to see you again. What's up?"
Did that shape change you again?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Oh,
Her
We're
right
here to
now,
sign up for
actually.
them.
Oh.
Nope,
We're here to sign
her
up for another
right now.
Okay.
Well,
Them was
ma'am,
yesterday.
We're here to sign up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not allowed to enroll you guys today.
What?
Yes, the arena is currently otherwise occupied. Almost to accentuate this, there is a blood-curdling death scream from inside the arena and a gasp from a crowd.
Explain yourself, woman.
Lord Veld is having special entertainment today.
Frankie looks like he's very scared to consider what Veld thinks of his special entertainment.
The
Jabbers is
blood-curdling
very
scream
curious.
rises in pitch and is very quickly and suddenly cut short. And the crowd is like, "Oh!"
wow.
You hear like one person yell, "Oh my God!"
Oh, oh, oh.
You
Can we go
really
see?
don't want to go in there, she
Nah,
says.
I'm cool.
Why?
And Gorkar and Jabbers are fixated on the door. The other two are like, fuck this place.
Well, aside from the fact that I can't allow you entry, it is a private party. I don't think you want to see what's going on in there. Even if you think you do, I don't think you do. Another, ah!
But
Oh.
I had some new moves to try out today.
And we could always go pick a fight with, who's that friend of yours, Gorkar, the one who trains you?
That won't give us money.
Merc?
Yeah, Merc. But, you
Oh,
know,
that was me,
Rob-
the DM, saying Merc?
Yeah, it was Frankie's brain. Yeah. A voice whispers in Frankie's head. Merc.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, Merc.
Merc might want train. Merc might want train. Maybe everyone in city have day off today, though.
If it's just friendly training, then, I will watch Rob fight Merc. That would amuse me.
I suppose that could work. At the very
Okay.
least, perhaps
We
earn
go.
myself some respect.
We go to Warriors Guild. Maybe if people hear that Rob do well against Merc, even if Rob not win, they give Rob more respect. Plus, Merc like talk about fights when Merc drink. People will.
This is true. Maybe she can give me some pointers on being more fierce.
Frankie?
Merc very fierce.
Frankie, you feel a approximately hip height tug at your cloak from the side and behind you.
Frankie whips around. Yeah. What? Huh?
It's Zit looking up at you with his absolutely impassive Warforged face covered in his quite soaked, dilapidated unicorn onesie.
What happened to you, buddy? You slip in the shower?
He points up at the sky silently.
Oh, yeah, you know, I kind of didn't even notice it until you pointed it out.
He shrugs. And then he pulls like a delivery pack around to the front, opens up the flap, pulls out a scroll, and holds it out to you.
Frankie takes it. Thanks.
He does like a full 90-degree from the hip bow, and then turns, zook, 180 degrees, and marches off. Clunk, clunk, clunk,
Wait,
clunk,
come back!
clunk.
I have a thing to give you.
He stops, turns around and looks at Jabbers, cocks his head to the side.
Yeah, I tried to give you a thing on the birthday, and You ran away.
He just looks at you, unmoving.
Okay. Jabbers just slips his backpack off and starts digging around. Jabbers kind of feel everybody had a big stuff thing for everybody else at the end of the party, but not it. I don't know what Jabbers is gonna do with it, so there you go. Jabbers pulls out the Jabbers-sized Veld blush and holds it out to Zit.
It flumps out of your bag of holding, and Zit kind of like is startled by it a little bit, and then as you like hold it out to him, he just kind of slowly, meekly kind of like reaches up, he grasps it, and then slowly brings it back down to himself, and then his head turns to you to face you, impassively still, of course, and his arms just squish it to himself, and he's a Warforged. You can't tell anything, but he just squishes it to himself for a second while staring at you, and you would almost swear that some of the wetness coming down his face from his eye region is not the rain, but maybe a tear or two. And he turns and thunk, 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 thunk away.
Jabbers just kind of nods his head.
Yeah. That was what I wanted.
Frankie leans into Gorkar and goes, "It's kind of a shame to break up the set, though, isn't it?"
Or you keep sniffling. Gorkar willing to watch it go.
Frankie pats him on the shoulder. There.
Jabbers slaps his backpack back on and turns around to the rest of the group. He's like,
Well, Mr. Hank got a Mr. Forrest one, and Mr. Forrest got a Mr. Hank one, and then, Jabbers forget who else got another ones, and Zit didn't get one.
I got one of me. Rob has the other one.
Jabbers says Jabbers.
I sure
Not
do.
sure.
I forgot about that until you just brought it up.
Jabbers' box a little bit too small for too many stuffies, so
Well, it's an act of kindness he won't soon forget.
good. Maybe Jabbers can use that. For his benefit later. Yep.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that part, and that you did it out of the goodness of your heart.
Yeah,
Frankie's just kind
on bright side, Jabber's getting much better with the wordy things.
Oh, thank you.
Frankie's just kind of watching this conversation for a second, and like jumps like he's startled as he realizes I'm holding a fucking scroll. He brought me mail.
Oh, yeah.
I open it.
It is in very, like, master level artisan calligraphy. You are hereby formally invited by Lord Veldir. Like, there's some obnoxious line of titles that takes up 3 lines after Veldirian. To attend a special banquet tomorrow. Come prepared, Lord Veld. And then there's like an obnoxious animated image of Lord Veld giving like a wink with a smile, and then the little puppet body gives a thumbs up that seems to come out of the paper a little bit, though it doesn't actually, it just visually looks like it does. And then it just goes back to him standing there, wink with a smile, hand extends out with a thumbs up, back to the beginning of it.
so it's signed by him, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And the text there itself says you have been invited by...
You have been formally invited. by Lord
But it-
Veldirian, 3 lines of titles to attend a banquet. Be there.
Sincerely, me.
Sincerely,
Oh,
me.
right. The banquet in Solstice.
Oh,
Right. We were meant to go back there.
Huh.
I just completely forgot.
This isn't like Frankie's looking at it like this isn't like a thing we have to bring with us. It's not like an invitation we have to show up at the party, right?
I'm not sure. But we get to see the one lady again.
I don't think there's ever been an occasion where Veldy has told us to do a thing and we couldn't not do it.
Yeah, it's a good point. Frankie makes like he's gonna cast Firebolt and just burns the paper up.
The paper is impervious.
Wow.
Frankie's looking at it like really confusing. I hate this.
If you try to tear it, it won't tear. Though it feels objectively exactly like paper, it
This
is just impossible to damage.
Frankie rolls it up and puts it in his pack. This warrants further study.
You also have been unable to crease it or otherwise mar it in any way, shape, or form. You also note that despite the fact that rain falls on it, it doesn't bead off or get absorbed by it. It just seems to stop existing after touching the paper.
You could make something cool out of that.
You note that this actually shares properties with the Veldbuck's paper.
Worst case scenario, I'm gonna hold it over my head the next time we're in Gore.
The rain just passes through it like it's not there.
That would be really handy. Magic paper.
Yeah. Oh, alright, well, we have something to do tomorrow, I guess.
More
But what
food.
we do now?
I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Oh wait, we're gonna go. Rob's gonna go fight.
Oh, right, we're gonna go watch Rob fight Merc.
Yep. Jabber's player character didn't forget that at all.
So, you all are approaching the Warriors Guild. The Brawlers Guild, so to speak.
Indeed.
As you get closer, you hear very, very loud music thumping out from the building. And a couple of the windows are already broken, and there's at least 5 people actively engaged in a free-for-all fistfight out front. As you all approach, though, they stop, kind of like one of them's got like one held by the scruff, one arm cocked back for a punch. They both notice everyone walking by. They both stop. Oh, hey, Gorkar! And then, thoof, finishes the punch.
Hey guys, good to see you're enjoying your time.
Gorkar like wades through the combat.
Yep.
to get
They
to the
make
front
their way
door.
around you. You're not involved in the fight.
Gorkar
You guys-
think it's safe for everybody else to come through.
You enter inside. There's at least 3 separate fights happening with varying numbers of individuals inside. There is a center table that wasn't there before usually. It is covered in large bowls with liquids, and there's like red Solo cups all over the place. And everyone is acting rather drunk. Merc is up on a balcony with a lampshade on her head, wearing nothing else, singing a very loud orcish song, and swinging a full tankard of beer. And there's a few other individuals, equally naked, standing up, just absolutely singing this orcish battle hymn.
I think they're. I don't know about you guys, but I think they're throwing a party.
Wow. Yeah, everyone looks very distracted.
Well, they're certainly in their birthday states.
Oh, only the 3 individuals standing up on the balcony, Merc and the 2 other people, are naked and singing an orcish song very loud. I should say Merc is wearing a lampshade.
On her head. Yeah.
Yes, on her head.
Gorkar think we're a little late to this party.
Frankie's looking at them like, no, I think we might be just in time.
Merc sees you, Gorkar, and yells, Gorkar! And comes, like, hurls herself off of the balcony and, like, slams into the ground right in front of you. Just thunk! Oh, that hurt! Stands up. Gorkar! Come join Merc in song! And she slams your shoulder with her hands, which, to a fellow barbarian, yeah, general basic hello, not like a crazy thwomp. But then she gives the thwomp to Frankie. Frankie, it nearly flattens you.
Oh, yeah, hey, Burke, good to see you.
Rob, same thing. Thunk! You managed to keep your footing, but whoo boy, that was a thwomp. And then she swings for Jabbers, and Jabbers, I'm just gonna say you're dexterous enough that you're like, ah! Actually, you know what? Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
To be fair, give me a dexterity saving throw.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. What is it?
Please fail.
Saving throw, take only.
Please
Okay.
fail.
60.
She's gonna roll an attack roll against your dexterity saving throw.
Okay, it's a 10.
Oh, God.
Merc's hand comes flying down, makes contact with Jabbers, and Jabbers becomes a flying lizard who sails through the air and crunch into a few people who are fighting. And they just kind of like mosh pit safety rules, right? They're like, oh, little bro, and like, you know, grab him, put him down on his feet, kind of brush him off. But yeah, Jabbers, you went fucking flying like 50 feet across the room.
100% gonna lean on my evasion.
Gotcha. Well, I wasn't making you take damage, but just flying
okay.
lizard, thunk.
Frankie's standing next to Rob and goes, Rob, I'm equally parts terrified and a little aroused.
Rob just like stares at Frankie blankly.
Jabbers is disgruntled. And also in pain.
Come, drink the wine and other drinks with Merc. And she like grabs cups and dunks it in various liquids and hands you each a random cup. Jabbers, yours is actually very red colored.
I take it back, it's terrified. I'm terrified. What is this?
When in Rome,
Frankie, yours is brown and just smells like rum or whiskey or something therein. I know those are very different, but it's not either of those, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's just a very strong brown liquor.
It is brown liquor registered trademark.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, Jabbers,
Jabbers
yours
is,
is like a deep red color.
Cool. Jabbers is going to accidentally misplace liquid in his cup into a nearby receptacle that is not his. So can I sleight of hand that?
Uh-huh.
Just a random nearby.
I'll say that as you're like looking for a place to dump this, the scent of it hits your nostrils, and it smells a bit like blood and some kind of fruit, and definitely alcohol.
Right. Nat 20 for a 29.
29? Oh yeah, there's like a plant right next to you. The soil is like a very red color. You could easily dump this in here and no one would know.
Yeah.
You dump it into the plant, you watch the leaves wilt a little bit instantly.
Yeah. Wow, that was delicious. I don't want any more.
And yeah, you guys are in a rowdy ass fight party thing.
What kind of drink does Gorkar get? Or should I roll a d20?
Oh, it's basically the same, like, dark brown liquor TM.
Yeah, Frankie. Frankie too is like pretending to drink his drink. He's like, I'm not getting smashed before we have to go to a banquet tomorrow.
It smells like jet fuel and whiskey is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, he's doing that thing where you like pour it to your lips and let it dribble down your chin a little bit. Not so much where it's noticeable, it just looks like it kind of dripped out of your mouth.
Huh.
Yeah, Gorkar's completely partaking in the liquor and probably in some of the fighting.
Well,
Oh yeah, you now you after you're at the party for about 10-15 minutes, you notice you finally come to know the reason for the nakedness, as they are fully oiling themselves up and doing like a try to pin your opponent down while neither of you can get a grip on each other, kind of like drunk wrestling. And I would like to
Greco-Roman
mention, absolutely not sexual in nature, just to put that out there in case anyone was getting any funny ideas.
I was about to say, Frankie's over here like, okay, now it's a little arousing again.
Yeah, Merc is just fully... The reason why you didn't notice is because her skin is already kind of that, like, dark greenish color, and the oil they're using is like a green sludge. You realize that Merc is just absolutely covered in this stuff, and you didn't even notice.
Oh, okay, no, it's like a sludge. No, that's a little...
It's like, well, it's grease. It's grease. So
Well,
yes.
I think Merc is a little busy today.
I don't think I belong in this room.
You watch
No.
as she grabs somebody, picks them up, and squeezes, and they pop out of her grip, go like shooting up to the ceiling and hit it. Thunk! Everyone goes, "Rah!" And Merc's like, "Where did opponent go?" As she's looking around, the guy is hanging onto the rafters, slowly sliding down, like, "Ah! Ah!" Falls straight down, lands on Merc's shoulders. She looks up. "Oh, there you are!" And he goes, "Ah!" It just slides on the ground. Yep. Etc., etc.
I'm gonna step out for a smoke.
Yeah.
Gorkar, like,
Rob, just
on
like
his way out, he's doing the whole, like, exiting a bar fight thing where it's like you grab a guy by the shoulders, headbutt him, look at another guy, right cross, see another dude, toss him over a table.
Frankie and Rob.
Jabbers takes his time as the rest of the group leaves. How naked is everybody naked?
I mean, a lot of people... The nakedness is getting more rampant as the level of drunkenness goes up, is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Merc and her two
Jabbers-
friends seem to be the drunkest the fastest. Yep.
Right. Jabbers is like I said, he's gonna lag behind the rest of the group just a little, you know, and maybe have a few sticky fingers. And someone who is not completely naked, but also not completely sober.
Roll a sleight of hand.
So, could that possibly be at advantage because drunk?
Yep, precisely.
Hot damn. Okay. $15 plus 24.
Right. You managed to snag a little stack of about 20 Velt bucks in your time in here.
Swish. Smooth.
And you make
Cash
your way
money.
out.
Frankie, as soon as Frankie and Rob step outside, Frankie just pulls his pipe out, lights him and Rob up with his thumb.
You look
Appreciate
over,
it.
Frankie, as you're doing this, and you note that Mora and Francis are sitting at a table. The reason why you notice them is because Francis is going, "Oh no!" And Mora slapped her hand to her forehead going, "We're playing spades!"
Rob, don't make eye contact. Just This way.
Oh, is that you, Robin
Son of a
Frankie?
bitch.
It's wonderful to see you both. Please, come join us for this wonderful card game. Morris says, yes, please. He's cheating. Again. I don't cheat, my dear. We are merely playing different games. No,
Rob's
we're
really
playing
into
spades.
big
You're just blatantly... Never mind. How's it going, Frankie? Please, save me. Sit with me.
It's interesting to say the least. I mean, we have a day off.
Oh, yes, everyone would have the day off.
Wait. Oh, because Lord Veld's in the arena?
That and other things, yes.
But
What are the things?
I don't know. It's top secret information, my dear. Nothing us plebeians are allowed to know.
okay.
Come,
So
sit down, play some Uno with us. We're
The hell is
playing
that?
spades. We're not playing. We're playing. Oh my God, we are playing spades.
I'm familiar with that one.
I don't even know what Uno is, Frankie. Oh, that's because you do not know the finer points of playing cards, my dear.
what the fuck? What if you're playing different? Like, the game isn't just called cards, and you just decide whatever rules each person is playing by. Cards have specific.
And that is where we differ, my friend. I am thinking fourth dimensionally.
So you're mad, is what you're saying?
Exactly. What a lad.
Well, we knew that one.
Yeah.
Mora just throws the cards on the table. That's it. I'm done.
Has Jabbers and Gorkar come out yet at this point?
It is about this time that they come out, yes.
Yeah, why don't you look at that? It's my good buddy Gorkar and Jabbers. We got some stuff we're gonna go take care of. Francis, Moira, great to see you. Frankie,
Mora?
yeah, sorry, Mora. Frankie turns his head so only she can see and goes, "I'm sorry," mouthing, "I'm sorry, I'm so sorry."
She goes, and she's mouthing, "Don't you leave me! Don't you walk away! Don't you fucking do it! Oh, I swear to God!"
Totally wonderful to see you guys. Goodbye.
He's like, yep, lots to do. Man about town, famous
would you look at
heroes.
that? It's time to pray. I gotta go.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no!
going this
You
way
have to
now.
draw more cards, Mora dear. We're not playing. Ugh! As you walk away.
And as Gorkar is exiting, he's saying goodbye by continuing to fight individuals that he enjoys the presence of. Boom, big punch to the head. Good seeing you, buddy. Whack, kicks him in the shins. Have a good
day, Gorkar. Gives him a black eye.
Yep.
Gorkar, are you bleeding from the nose? Oh, just saying goodbye to friends. Yeah, you know what? That's it. Gorkar's a bloody nose and a black eye. And a not uncommon thing to leave the Warriors Guild with.
I'm starting to see why you've gotten so good at the things that you do, hanging around there all the time, Gorkar.
It very good practice at being aware at all times. No one gets jump on Gorkar anymore.
Well,
Also, it's just lots of fun.
As you
it
guys
did seem like fun.
are walking away from the party, by the way, Hank and Vorst, without looking at you, walk past you into the party.
There's a
You
lot
know what?
about those two that I just don't understand.
I just, I don't want to know. It's fine.
They act so serious, though. Look at the places they go.
Look at the things they do.
They're professionals. They have a job to do.
I guess that's true.
Jesus.
They don't want to bother us, and we don't want to bother them. Let's just let that be that way.
Oh, also, I think we annoy them.
I don't know. They keep showing up to where we are. I secretly think they want to hang out.
I mean, want to go back in there? Be my guest.
No, that's okay.
No, come on, Rob. You're a strapping warrior type. Why don't you ditch that armor and get in there?
Merc
I
is
prefer
now
to be
ejected
clean.
out of a second floor window and lands on the ground on her back next to you all, and is just like looking up like, oh, Merc not let that one go. It just gets up and charges back in through the doors.
Hi, Merc.
As she's running away, Frankie just casually tosses out a healing word at her.
She may or may not have noticed.
I don't think she'll notice, but she'll thank me in the morning if she remembers.
That seems like a big deal.
Gorkar watches her run back into the fracas and is just like nodding like that Gorkar's teacher.
Well, I don't know where we're supposed to go from here, guys, but today has been a very unsuccessful day for me.
Gorkar thinks we should pay Zolmar a visit at Broken Fiddler. Think he might be lonely without us around.
The drink
I could
might
use
be
a
nice.
drink.
Rob just like slinks off toward the Broken Fiddler, sad.
The
Yeah,
I'm
Jabbers could use a not drink that was in that cup. Drink.
the I'm currently closed sign is still on the door.
Yeah,
just like-
it's like a hard cut. We're standing in front of the door.
Yep.
Rob just like leans his forehead against, I guess, the glass or just the door, and just like sits there and doesn't say a word.
Yeah, that tears it. I'm going to sleep.
Maybe he leaves sign there on accident. Maybe just try jiggling the door a little bit, see if it's open.
That's how you
You
got it
forgot
the
it.
first time.
I mean, we didn't relock it.
You didn't.
Well,
I-
these sound
What?
like accusations.
Gorkar pretty sure that they're just drink at Gorkar's place. Any who want drink. Gorkar's
Rob doesn't say
two
anything to you.
friends help us.
He just, with a sadness, just nods up and down.
Yeah, no, hold on. I like that plan. Let's go get shit-faced in Gorkar's giant mansion.
Okay.
That sounds pretty great.
Do you think they'll make us cookies?
Oh, I'll make. I mean, well, if he'll let me, I'll make us cookies.
I really want some cookies.
You
We'll get
enter.
Rob cookies one way or other.
You enter Gorkar's estate. As you're entering the front door, Gorkar, the nameless woman bugbear servant, assistant, is like up on her tippy toes dusting something, and when you walk in the door, she goes, "Ah, not supposed to be working," and runs like just bolts.
Boy, you really didn't.
Gorkar's calling after her like, Gorkar said do whatever want to work, can work, and then hangs his head like, Gorkar not very good at this.
Yeah, what you need is a nice satrap for your court. A seneschal. Someone to manage the staff for you.
Jabbers probably understood all of those words.
Like separately though, right?
Yes. Smile and nod, smile and nod.
Gorkar sets off to find the booze, used to doing things himself. I'm sure that's going to offend at least one of their sensibilities.
Oh, the gentleman, like, comes across you as you're going through a cabinet and goes, "Oh, Master Gorkar, what is it that you're looking for? I'm sure I can help you find anything."
Your strongest.
Gorkar need a
Strongest
strong
what?
drink. Gorkar needs
Anything.
strong drink for
Yeah.
that friend, and then just whatever is good for the rest of us. But that friend needs very, very strong drink.
Oh, alcohol. You said strongest, and I thought my strongest child? I do not understand the question. But now I understand the question, or the
No,
request.
but how you would answer that question would amuse me.
Yeah.
Which one and why?
Which one is the strongest of your children?
Depends on what you want done.
No, I'm talking about raw physique here.
Yes.
I don't understand.
If you wanted a heavy load carried a long distance, I would say oldest son. If you wanted very, very heavy object moved short distance, I would say better choice, younger son.
Maybe I'm naive, but aren't those the same disciplines?
One is endurance and other is burst strength.
Frankie, just with his strength of 10? Yeah, his strength score of 10 is just like, Frankie does not lift.
There's a difference? Okay. That's a new one.
That's like people who don't get the low weight, high repetitions versus high weight, low repetitions. They're just like doing math in their head, like, wait, but you lifted the same amount of weight at the end of the day.
Yeah, people who don't get that. Those people, we sure make fun of them.
I know, right?
Not making fun, just saying that's the logic.
Yeah, man.
So you guys hang out at Gorkar's place. Eventually, after a few hours, male servant comes out and says, Gorkar, are we preparing the guest rooms for your friends to stay?
Gorkar looks around and says, set up the friends. Their names Rob and Jabbers and Frankie. Kind of does the introductory thing.
I see. I am servant.
You know.
Yes.
Some of us are still in denial about it.
Yes.
No, Corky. I could probably, Jabbers, make names for your people.
You can say servants.
Tribe? No.
Gorkar like tribe. Gorkar not have tribe in a long time, except for, well, you three are now Gorkar new tribe. But this different tribe.
Yes.
I believe I understand.
Well, we will prepare rooms and get dinner ready.
Yeah, I want to stay here, so maybe I can cook in the kitchen.
No, my kitchen. I have all the help I need, thank you. I am the
You
chef.
must teach me!
Frankie, call him head chef.
I am but a lowly pot scrubber, a garbage boy, a plongeur, compared to your genius, chef.
You come in and start at bottom in my kitchen?
Yes, chef.
Go clean the pots. I see how good you do. We consider moving you up as you do good in places.
Yes, chef.
He turns to Gorkar and says, if that is, servant can command Gorkar friend.
You
Chef
see
is-
Frankie standing in the doorway nodding violently.
Yes,
Gorkar
yes,
looks
let him
at him.
command me. Oh my god.
Gorkar looks at him and just says, until Gorkar decide new name. Name now chef, not servant.
I know that.
Chef is chef of kitchen.
Yes.
In kitchen is chef's rules, not Gorkar's rules.
Yeah, I know. Chef know these things already. Gorkar not
Well,
say
then-
anything new.
Well, then chef already knows chef allowed to train Frankie.
Very well. Go scrub pots.
Yes, chef. Frankie runs off.
He's like, I will start at the bottom. By God, I will get up there and cook goddamn cookies.
Jabbers, jabber sometimes not understand different kind of submission.
Oh God.
Frankie not like submission from lady, but like submission from chef.
Oh man,
Might
you are
not
digging into
understand.
something that does not need to be dug into.
From off in the distance, you hear it's because he's an artist, you heathen!
I'm not heathen, I'm jabbers. That was
I'm
really
sure-
on the cuff. Sorry.
I'm sure Gorkar could attest to the fact that Etsos may or may not be an artist in quotation marks. Never mind. I'm done.
I
That
think
sauce
Frank
art
is
just
super
finally
likes
wearing
it.
off of Gorkar's canvas.
Yeah, no shit.
Just remember, you still got the lightning streaks that are permanent now.
Yeah, but that's heavy metal as fuck.
Yeah,
It is.
exactly. We've agreed that that's badass.
It is. And, yep, you all have a good evening where you eat and are merry. And maybe even forget about some of your problems outside the walls of the estate for a short evening. And, I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for the night, gents.
Yeehaw.
Alright, killer sesh, guys.
I'm going to give you all 1,000 XP since you didn't fight anything and you weren't going to because everybody was on vacation today. Which in itself was a funny and interesting session somehow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well.
we did a lot of good character stuff that session. It was good.
It was a good roll back in after a long time away. And yep, you got the banquet tomorrow at Solstice.
Looking forward to that.
Yeah. So until next time, y'all. I've been Dungeon Master Dips, aka Spaceman Dips. Thank you all for coming. It's been a great night. I would also like to extend a special thanks to my players, because Velderheim would not be the same without you guys.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, you too, Dips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for crafting this world for us to fuck around in.
Recognition.
Fuck around in and fight out in.
Oh god.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah, the find
Yes,
out
it is.
stage is not going to be until level 16 plus.
I don't know, I think we entered the find out stage when I got an entire category of items banned for fucking around.
You're not wrong. Well, with that being said, did I give you all 1,000 XP already? I think I did.
You did, yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Well, arise, chicken. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll hopefully see you again next week for more City of the Lost. Have a great night.
Bye.
Good night.
Seriously, the submarine, stop.
I refuse.